And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
I had some problems, and no one could seem to solve them. But you found the answer. You told me to take this chance and learn the ways of love, my baby, and all that it has to offer. In time you will see that love won't let you down. You said that you loved me, said hurt only came to pass me. It sounded so convincing that I gave it half a chance and learned the ways of love, my baby. There is so much love inside me, and all that I have, I give my all to you. All my love, baby, and all this love is waiting for you, my baby, my darling, and all my love is waiting for you. I had some problems, and no one.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry we played so much of that song, but Jacob needed some cheering up. I had to go over there and romance his ass a little bit.
Tell you what, it cheered everybody up.
Snapped back big.
I feel good.
Really romancing the bone because of that hard on I saw.
Even Ari's feeling good, and he is so worried about what's going to happen to Gaza today.
Yeah. He
He's
really
very
is.
worried about that.
It's so funny staying. I just don't read the news or anything. I know it's camping. I just get random reports like we're going to war. I'm like, what? Why? Like, come on. I'm like, come on, what? I don't know. I've been in the woods. I don't really talk. I missed January 6th also. Everyone's like, are you looking at this? And it's just me in a hammock in the Amazon. And I'm like, yeah, it's great.
You look like you should know what's going on.
That's it.
You,
You have the inside track.
you look like you should have a banner in your back pocket and a flag ready to whip out with a 360 camera.
It's either that or some talis to wrap around you for morning services.
Yeah,
Have you prayed today? Light menorah? Light menorah?
But you've told me before that you're you know, to the river to the sea. I mean, right?
What does that mean?
That's a Palestine.
That's their motto?
Yeah, that's their motto. That's your thing. Don't you have a shirt like that?
To the river. No, I have a shirt that says "Peace through superior firepower," and it's just a picture of an Uzi.
Yeah.
Did you see
I
what
like
the
that.
BLM
Chicago.
put out? They put a parachuter guy, a paratrooper guy silhouette with a Palestinian flag on it.
Yeah.
Like,
that's their thing now?
Saying we stand for Palestine.
We stand for Palestine, but it's the.
And then there's another. I looked it up. I was like, "Is that real?" And then the first post was, "Listen, yesterday we made some regrettable posts, but the rest are all we stand for Palestine."
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm sure I can be convinced that, through a smarter person that seeing Palestine's side of this so much, but
Yeah,
you watch
you're-
those videos, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you're for Palestine. Jay's for Palestine.
Jay's for
too.
Palestine.
Yeah, he's absolutely 100%.
I'll blindly say it. I believe in Palestine. No, Jacob, I shouldn't say that?
No?
Okay, no, I'm not for Palestine, Jacob
Jay,
said.
I don't know if this calls this or not, but a nice zing with a sound effect here for Palestine.
Oh, we
might
should
be
have
in
a
order.
Palestine. Oh, you just got Palestine's.
Jay, what do you feel about the Palestinian problem?
Oh, man. What do you mean, the problem of the Palestinians? Oh, you just got Palestine.
They're not gonna think again before they're doing something.
That was actually more Israeli.
No, here's Israeli. You play Bobby's for Israeli.
You just got Israeli.
guys?
I have one for Ari.
Oh yeah.
You just got Ari'd?
Yeah.
Tell you what, right now, fucking hey, balder than me. Sorry, dude, just got Ari'd.
Get the fuck out and go home.
Oh, I remember that. Fat man.
Go kill yourself out in the parking lot, asshole.
I remember that guy. We were trying to fire him. He wouldn't leave. He was our Lou. I was trying to fire him in the middle of the show. He wouldn't leave. I'm like, go away.
I've seen part of that video before, yeah.
He was just fucked him every week. And then we had a big call with Donald Cerrone, and he was like, no, the phones will be fixed next week. And then they weren't. We had to put him on speakerphone on a mic. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, oh. And I was just like, get the fuck out.
And you kicked him out?
Yeah, he just wouldn't leave.
Did he eventually?
Eventually.
Nothing worse than a lazy sound man.
And he was like, I'll get this fixed. And we're like, and then just no effort at all.
You're
I'm
like, you go, you have nothing to add but bad drops. Get the fuck out.
get out. And he wouldn't leave.
Bad drops? He did bad drops?
People are like, you're calling him fat. I'm like, no. His name on the show was Fat Man. It's out of context. It's tough.
That is funny. I fired this fat fuck. No, his name's this fat fuck.
This fat fuck. Yeah, it's Indian.
Lou, I didn't think you listen to a podcast or something with different ears than a lot of people. You're listening to see what the production does.
Oh, yeah.
You could tell.
Oh, interesting.
You could tell that Fat Man was bad.
I didn't listen to that much. I
Just a
really,
clip.
yeah, I just kind of Googled "fuck you, Ari," and that's what came up.
Ari used to snap a lot.
I snap a lot.
Remember Sam Tripoli and you did a show and you used to scream.
There was that show. Really, I wanted to drive Sam into a blind rage. That was
That
a
is
real
probably the
goal.
most fun part of it, right?
I've done it a few times. You drive people to violence. Really, nothing's better. I got on Brody really bad once, and that was the biggest success I had because he went home and hung himself. But
that was good.
But
that was good, dude. Good fucking
yeah.
good dozen session
Thanks,
there.
dude. He's a big Dodger fan, and I was
The ultimate Yo Mama win.
I gave him a rickety chair and some string.
String.
You give him a chair from Voss's house, an antique chair. Do you see his new Voss got new furniture for his brand new house?
What does that mean? He found furniture outside?
No, it's worse.
17th century.
Why?
It's worse. He keeps getting like gold painted wooden. It's bizarre. He's got a rare taste.
He's got 17th century Italian art on the wall, and he bought 17th century furniture. It's like wood.
Bonnie hates them.
Well, Bonnie hates Voss.
Okay.
But hates Voss, so really anything he touches.
That's fair.
turns
Well,
to
he has
hate.
his own bedroom, which is fucking
Does he
nuts.
really?
He has a bedroom. Not like I understand. Like you get older.
Little
somebody-
man cave.
Somebody snores. Maybe I'll go in the guest
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
Voss has his own bedroom. Bonnie has her room.
Really?
And he has a room, and he decorated it like
I
as
bet it looks
his
like
room.
Dirk Diggler's teenage bedroom. It's like pictures of Ferraris and other muscular dudes.
Yeah.
As inspiration. Muscle and fit. My stepfather used to read all those magazines, and I don't know how I thought it was anything other than gay.
What is it?
All the magazines in our house were like weightlifting related.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good.
So it was like Muscle and Fitness, but it was always like, or Iron Man, and it was just the bodybuilder magazines. Even though he wasn't a bodybuilder, but it's just nonstop pictures of dudes. I would find a way to whack off to the rare woman in there, but they were also muscly. But what that creates is a real heavy camel toe situation, which is beatable when you're young.
I actually found my stepdad's porn when I was like 14 or 15, and it was fat chicks.
No.
And I
Interesting.
was appalled.
Wow.
I was like, I've never.
Was your mom? Was your stepmom?
Well, then I looked at my mom, my real mom, and I was like, oh, he's jerking off to my mom because my mom wasn't fat, but she was definitely a mom, chubby.
When I was
found,
younger, I would do that a little bit. I would jerk off to. Not so much. I would make myself find hot in like
out of
the
the norm.
BBW girls and stuff. Because I'm like, well, maybe this is a girl. If I ever get anywhere in life, that I can fuck this pretty large woman.
I found my dad's porn and it was all investment portfolios.
Did your dad not have porn?
No way.
No?
0 chance.
No porn at all.
I mean, under a 1% chance.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you think he got it out, or it's just not his personality?
You don't think he got it out at all?
I mean,
Like, do you think he was like a hand job
to my mom.
places,
I
or-
don't know. Yeah, I
How many kids did you have?
17.
How many kids did your father have? How many?
4.
4.
No, 4 plus me.
5.
So 5 kids.
Maybe just.
That's a lot of fucking.
Yeah.
You don't.
sure.
You don't think he ever had any? He just went to his brain.
I think once I mean, yeah, I don't know where it would have been.
Bathroom?
Bathroom,
Well,
yeah, maybe
bathroom,
shower.
for sure.
Shower's the spot.
Yeah,
Shower's
shower's
the
the spot.
spot.
You got to be careful though, because
You're not saying that he wasn't a whack-off guy. You just don't think it was to porn.
Yeah, I don't think he watched
It's
porn.
fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. It's a fair thing. But I always thought my friends who were when I was younger, I still have friends like that. There's someone who's just like, yeah, I just don't watch porn at all. Really? Just for the sole purpose of jerking off? Like, I don't jerk off that much. Like,
porn is so
really?
weird now though, because back when you watched porn, when I was
was
a
what
kid,
you got.
you had to find them. It was a movie. Like you watched the movie. You really couldn't rewind. It was a pain in the ass kind of. Now you watch porn and it's just little clips.
I kind of
clips.
watched it in clips all the time, but I said the oversaturation of it, it's so crazy when I type in like whatever category I'm looking for, how many pages deep. And there's got to be a couple hundred on each page. How many thumbnails I go through. When I click on page 2 without even selecting one, I'm like, if you would have given me
Page 2.
a 1-minute commercial for one of these clips when I was younger, I'd have made that last for months.
How many pages have you gone through
Before
before you picked one?
I've sometimes like 2 or 3, especially if there's one's coming off from one website and it's the same kind of bullshit over and over again.
I've got to 7 pages.
No.
Yeah, I've got through 7 pages because I know exactly from the thumbnail. If I'm just like nope, and then
me too.
Then you see it, you're like, oh, that's it. That little face right there is what I'm looking
Yep,
for.
you see it. What I do also is I have my page where I pick from with all, you can click the page 2, 3, 4 of all the videos.
Yeah.
And every time I click it, it opens a new tab with that in there. So I get about 5, 6 tabs going, and then I just work backwards. And if I don't come by closing out that last tab, now I'm back to the main page
Because
looking
it-
for four more.
It brings you up to when you click on that one, it brings you all those similar.
And then it brings you where it's like, oh, you really love, I don't know, Stacey Dash Black Chick. And so then it's like, oh, here's a bunch more. On that next page, it'll be all that. It'll
it's
hit
too
your
much.
algorithm.
It's too much.
It really is, because I didn't need much more. If I had I definitely jerked off when I was younger. I had a ripped piece of like a magazine picture, just like a picture of like a naked girl or something from a porn. It would work.
There was one porn that there's porns as a kid because I used to have to get a tape and you'd have that tape for a while and then you'd return it or give it to somebody else and get another tape. So that was your thing. It was not putting in 5 different tapes sucked, but there was one tape that I used to like, and I used to try to find them now and redo it.
It's so hard.
It's so hard, and I've done most of them except one.
Which one was it? What was it like?
I think it was Ginger Lynn. It was one of the Lyns.
Yeah.
Could be Amber Lynn.
She was in a house, and she was like an investigator, a spy. I don't know. She was not supposed to be there, and she dressed up. She dressed up like a guy.
Oh.
She put a mustache on and a top hat.
Those
like
are
a
those
suit.
days. The whole realm of film was all about.
And the guy kind of was like, "Hey, what's going on? I'll try it," because he thought it was like,
That was
hey.
gay.
So he just pulled her pants down from behind, and
Quite the surprise.
But
oh no!
yeah,
it's
and
not a guy. It's one of the hottest porn stars of all time.
But he never knew. He just did it from. And I can't find that one. I want to find that one.
It's hard to
They're
find.
overloaded now. So if you're like, describe it like, we've narrowed it to 75,000.
And
You're right. I put in specific things I remember from a childhood scene. And you're like, that's just. Unfortunately, the person shows up to your door. I remember when I stole a video from my uncle's friend who was my grandmother's tenant.
Yeah.
I rented a room in the basement, and we figured out how to break into his room, and we would get his porn tapes. And the first one I remember just being alone and being able to slap it to was an Asian girl shows up selling something door to door, and the 2 guys just bring her in. They're like, sure, get in here. And then I just remember her like being fully dressed, and the guys like pulling out their fucking milky white wieners and like putting them in her mouth, and I was just like, this is insane.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like a regular. I didn't know, like, the nature of porn and what it was.
I want to find that, but I feel weird typing in Ginger Lynn mustache top hat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want that.
The problem is back then the search, it was just the title. They didn't do search engine optimization.
No.
so it's just like, it's the title or forget it.
Yeah.
But the classics were the classics, dude.
Classics
Marilyn
were classics.
Chambers getting banged by that Tony Danza looking guy on the pool table. Huge.
Yeah. There was one I was searching for. It was two twosomes. One was fucking at a couch. He was on the couch. The guy was on his knees in front of the couch. Another was fucking on a piano table, a piano, grand piano. It was a classy one. And so then the guy in the piano finishes, but doesn't finish, and he comes up behind the girl on the couch and he comes in her hair.
Yeah.
It was the realest reaction I've ever seen in a porn. She was so mad. She pulled the other guy out. She's like, "Fuck you, fuck you." I didn't say I was okay, and then stormed off. And
That's
I fucking
great.
nutted through my
Of
TV.
course, that would blast. I'll tell you what's.
What?
They bang on a grand piano?
Yeah.
Or standing
No,
where?
Grant. I don't know what city.
No. Well, what part of the piano?
So you know
On
where it
top
gets
of the
like what?
piano?
Yeah, on top. Yeah.
One of my
Is
favorite.
that a better spot? Is that
No, I mean, it doesn't seem reliable.
Christine, you could probably look this
Could
up
the
and
legs
find it
go?
because one of the funniest porn reality things.
reliable.
Because I always said I love too. As close to reality as we can get with this is what I'm always looking for. And so I did like in those early days, still dial-up-y internet or T1 maybe.
with the
Yeah. So the it was those like dorm room invasions, college campus invasion they would call it, or stuff like that. But and what that was, it turns out, from like looking into this, was they were just like the bachelorette party things. There are girls there that are there to fuck, like they're paid to be there to fuck, and then the guys are gonna fuck them. Sometimes they'd fuck actual like college dudes, but the girls were always like brought in. But ultimately the thing was, hey, let us shoot at your frat party, your frat house.
Yep.
You guys can all watch and cheer and everything. Just, you know, you're not going to get involved, but this is going to happen. Maybe one of the girls will fuck a couple of the guys. We'll
That's
see,
always
we'll
the
see where it
hope.
goes.
the bachelorette party ones. Patrice turned me on to, and I know the new ones have girls that they bring in, but back then
It was just.
it was just the party and the guys. I loved when they would
got the
go
best out of
to
'em.
they would go to some aunt.
Yeah.
Some short-haired aunt that you know hasn't seen a penis in years.
That was the Lover Boys.
And she Lover Boys.
And then
all of a
Dante
sudden,
would come out.
She would
She'd
just
be
go
like,
like this. Fuck it. And
Yeah.
she would just
Behind, they'd be holding like
Oh,
a towel
a
up, and they'd be
towel.
like, they'd like slowly like, okay, I guess, and they would just like suck their dicks. Those are
some
great also.
a chubby aunt just giving into a penis.
they're
We
I
don't
don't
have
know
to-
why it did it for
We don't
me.
have to watch this again, which, by the way, there is a longer version now that's in the world. But we always showed that one where it's the girl. It's called Instant Regret, the video, where it's a girl who was just there as background, jumped in and got in, and then the guy comes on her face, and she's super into it. And then she gets up, and they just do a countdown. He goes, reality sets in 3, 2, and you see her just go, oh boy. And she's like wiping her face. She's like, what the fuck? And she almost like is like teary, like, what the fuck did I just do?
You not air that?
Oh, guys, real quick,
But-
just real quick. They found 40 dead babies today. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, just real quick. 40 dead babies.
Yeah, that's.
Guys,
I'm trying
go
to get people all away from that. Thinking for a little while and find some escapism. Yeesh.
It's all right.
It's one family. These Hasidic guys get after it.
They get after it.
Should have jerked off.
It's all the Rosencrantzes. The Rosencrantz kids.
Rosen.
So they
You gotta love comics, though. I said that you guys still fucking had
Like,
something
where
in the
can I
can.
go with it? Where can I go with
Where
it?
can I get a laugh out of 40 dead babies?
the college campus one. There's a great video of the guys are just drunk, the frat boys, the actual frat boys, and they're being shitty. They're talking shit to the girls, and I think they're doing like like PU faces on the girl, and the guy. With his dick out, he just goes and tries to fight like a few of the. It's very real, and then you see them leaving. They're like all taken off, and like they're pissed. Shows them in the car, like fuck those guys. It's very real. Like what they were gonna do was reality porn, and it got fucked up. That's what's really funny about that. But the things you're talking about, there's a couple of good clips. It's like Hollywood something. If you type in Hollywood male strippers, Christine,
Well-
it's these 2 videos. It's 20 minutes long total. It's these big, like muscular, like stripper guys at a house party, and it's definitely real because they're being shitty. It's like, is this your mom's? It's just like drunken ladies in their 40s with not great bodies, and they're just fucking up. And then when they leave, they like piss all over their like clothes and closets and shit. They're being fucking assholes. But
jerk.
Well, it's
yeah,
funny. It's funny on these videos. On what is it called? Loverboy. Was it?
Lover Boys.
Loverboy. It was funny because these guys would go up to these fat, chubby, middle-aged women, and they put whipped cream on their dicks just to really put it over the edge. Because you know they're like,
touch on a whipped cream.
you know they're hungry. You know what I mean? They haven't had dessert yet.
Today's my sweets day.
And they take a swipe of the whipped cream and they're like, let me get some more of that.
Ooh, that's a real whipped cream.
You guys do the blackmail strippers, dude. Those guys are superheroes. They have to hold up the largest black women in flying 69s and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
It's really dangerous. Christine, jump around in this video. You'll see
What
what I mean.
is this video? Can you explain
This
it?
is the male stripper. Christine, please. Why do we not have a
Two,
goddamn?
one.
How do we not have
Can I just say something about this
Subscription,
too? These guys have to stop with the ads in front of the porn being 90% louder than the
Oh
porn.
my fucking God! You're
Trying to
not
be
wrong.
some quiet. I already lowered it to 1.
I'm in my hotel room and it's like I got it on the perfect level where nobody's gonna hear me, and then that ad comes in right before. You want to see my cock? What? No, stop. Slow down.
Christine, jumping around a little bit.
Oh God,
You see what I mean, though? It's so real.
You know it's bad when it's in night
So
vision.
real.
Oh yeah.
That Sony camera
They're all
night
laughing.
vision.
Can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, this is
So great. Jump around, Christine.
It's just people on couches
Cavassier.
in night vision.
I want to hear their voices.
Oh, they're just dildos.
Give it to you. Video editor right here.
Dude, male strippers suck.
That's a male stripper.
Yeah, these are the guys.
Magic Mike, huh?
Find the part 2 of it, Christine. You'll see where they're just fucking moms and just mean to them. That's so great. Good shit. No, it was down there.
This is
These guys, but what a life. That's why
I
there's-
like the one where it's the cuck stuff, and then the cuck guy, halfway through goes, actually, I don't want to do this. Don't do this. And the lady's like, hey, it's happening.
There's a couple
You
with
gotta
there's a
get
couple
out.
where they fight. You're talking about the fake one. There's a couple of reelies that
Yeah,
are like
reels.
videos where the guy's like, I'm gonna, she's like, and you hear them like the subtitles is like, well, what do you? The guy's like here, like, what do you? What,
Yeah.
what's already happening?
is there a better word than that cuck?
Cuck.
I mean, that describes exactly what you are.
I think if
just
you type C, C into my computer search, Uckold is the first thing coming up behind that.
Cuckold. What a fucking regal man
It's
you are.
the best porn search. It's the most real, I should say, you're going to get.
I need a POV cuck porn. Because
Really?
usually you're watching another guy get cucked. What you want to be is the guy being cucked.
I don't even, the
You have to see
POV
him
means
looking,
nothing.
I'm
to me.
looking
Wait,
away.
wait a
All
minute,
I know
wait
is
a
it's being filmed by the guy.
What do you want to be? Which one do you want
I want
to
to be the cuck guy.
He wants to be, he wants to
Also,
look down, he
I
wants to
want
look
to be
down
the
and just see
guy
a wiener.
fucking, and then like as I fucking turn over and see fucking Jacob going, oh, no, and then go back to the girl.
Okay,
You know?
okay. We got to use some VR. Christine, give a little whack
You
on
see
this one.
Jacob in a blanket, just going, no, it's
He's wearing,
cold.
what are those blanket things you wear?
The hoodie.
Yeah, look, here it is. He's just
blankets.
pissing. He's just pissing all over their stuff.
Why?
Because they're pieces of shit, dude.
Garbage.
Everybody's got a little thug in him.
And then, like, in front of that same closet, he just fucks some older lady later.
You've had a rough day.
Oh God.
There you go. There's a
Poor
street.
husband. Poor husband goes to put his work boots on to go to work the next day.
Oh, she's like, honey, do you care if I have Lisa's bachelorette party here tonight? Yeah, I'll stay
Oh,
out.
what a
April
dick.
showers, as they call it.
No, they don't call it that.
Do you feel a lot better now?
What dicks?
Response was fuck yeah.
I mean, these
You
guys are
do care.
pissing on duvets,
Yeah.
like holiday duvets.
But skip ahead. Doesn't stop these girls
humanity.
from sucking their dicks.
You gotta get that piss
This
out.
guy's a knob.
He's a knob.
He
yeah.
is a knob. You're right,
Good call,
Christine.
Christine.
Oh, he's wearing a fucking Speedo. Oh, it's for.
Yeah, they look like idiots, but
Oh God.
I mean, they just go to a party and these girls suck their dicks all night. Yeah, that's real though.
Yeah, that's real.
That's real. Did you find the campus one, Christine, where the guy gets mad? Because that's one of the funniest videos ever.
I just
He's
don't
like, hey, that's enough. Show some respect for the lady. And she's like sitting there, like she already has cum all over her. She's like, yeah, show a little respect for me.
the night vision when it first came out though, you could see the veins,
Yeah.
like you could see through the
That was
skin.
Paris Hilton was a night vision.
Yeah, that was gross.
Yeah,
hot.
well, it turns because
She looked like a
it turns a 22-year-old titty into a 70-year-old titty real quick.
Yeah, it really did. It looked like They Live.
He puts them on. I'm like, ooh, I can see who's a mom.
Yeah.
I can see 20 years from now.
But yeah, the black dudes are fucking. Those guys are feats of nature because it's only super gigantic black woman who seems to go to these things, and they want to be tossed around.
Yeah, so they need to be strong. That's
Oh,
why
yeah, it's
Dante's
just two girls in the party
back is
just
bled.
diking out while the guy coaches them.
Say hi to the camera again. Say hi, Hollywood. Hi, Dirk.
Turk nasty.
Isn't it great, Bobby? Don't act like this isn't great.
I tell you, I don't like the night vision because it looks it just looks like
Eat
No, well,
that.
keep going. It pops out of night vision when he just fucks a lady
it
against
looks like
the
a
wall.
Navy SEAL thing gone wrong.
No, I don't even know your name. What's your name?
I don't even know your name.
Friends?
Oh, that's what's going to save you, knowing their name. That'll make you a lady.
Yeah. Plus, they don't know how to tell a story.
877-4 Latins. Call it up. Let's call it on air right now. 877-4 Latins. Can we call it?
What is it?
877-4 Latins.
Do you know what it is?
No, it was just on there at the end. Let's call it.
Oh, for the strippers.
877-4 Latins.
I really don't like like
The number 4.
reality porn that much.
Why?
Oh, I love reality.
I like a story.
Oh,
I like
not
a
me.
build up. I'm a romantic dude. I like, hey, how are you? A little conversation.
Bobby wants a whole miniseries in the
Yeah.
last episode of 6 seasons.
I want
is porn.
I want like a Knots Landing. You know what I mean? I want an evil person, like a good person. I want a story. I want a story arc.
Here's another goodie.
Yeah.
Desperate Amateurs. If you look that up, all you can get without being a member of the site, I guess, is these. They're always like 10 minutes and 30 seconds long, the video. But it's 5 or 6 different little scenes because all they show you. It's, generally speaking, mildly attractive to unattractive people.
Oh.
And then it's just they have a guy. That's the actual site though. But like if you go to the compilations, it just shows great. Shows the interview for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Like a minute or two.
Yeah.
And then them naked and making out or sucking dick, and then them getting it just jumps through. No cum shots, which is a bummer. But then it just jumps to another girl.
Just fucking got in trouble.
I always try to get rid of it before the cum shot.
Dawn just sent me a text. I left the dog out.
You left the dog out.
I just left the dog out.
Out?
In the backyard.
At least it's the backyard.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Desperate Amateurs, dude.
Anyways,
yeah, look at this lady.
No, she's wearing a sweater.
40 babies.
40 babies.
Listen,
Ugh.
what do you got?
See, it's just regular old people.
What's the campus one you want me to look up? I can't find it. From the
Do
keywords.
campus porn angry.
Jacob, what type of porn do you like besides Christine?
Besides just slamming to your conjured up ideas of Christine.
Besides fucking a Wiccan.
In my
the
head,
middle
she's
of the
got
night.
big boobs. I can give her whatever boobs I want. One's a C, one's an F.
I can
I want. It's like weird science.
I can change her laugh in my dreams to whatever I want.
That was one of Sean Rouse's best bits. He goes, I don't like to watch porn when I masturbate. I like to use my imagination because that way I control the action.
What kind of porn do you like?
Sears catalog?
You like Lady Chatterley or stuff like that?
I mean, I don't know any porn stars.
NASCAR
I don't
porn?
watch
NASCAR
any.
porn?
It's more
No,
more
genre.
amateur.
Lady
I
Chatterley was
amateur.
like back in the day. It was a
Well, that was-
story.
that was
Cinemax.
Yeah, they did it like a castle. It was always like a castle or a
Yeah.
farmhouse.
You like that?
Early Airbnb.
Yeah.
That
Really
was
good
soft
ride.
porn. That's all I knew as porn. That's all I watched.
I like soft
I had a
porn.
whole
Yeah.
videotape compilation of every.
Dice had a
every-
problem with Skinamax or whatever. He goes, they didn't. You need to move opposite. They move together.
Yeah.
You need to move you out, me out, now together.
Well,
Yeah.
they all
That's how you
bang-
fuck.
The guys bang their belly buttons.
Well, no,
They
it's
were
not
way
just
too high.
It's not just that. It's just saying the motion, though. It's like they're just
Yeah.
like going. Everything's going together. Where it's like it should be. Yeah, retraction. Oh my god.
That's a coming dick.
These porn ads, for Christ's sakes.
The worst.
See if you can last 40 seconds while this ogre fucks this green woman.
Yeah, what is that? That looks good. What is that?
That's Lady Chatterley.
Yeah, Lady Chatterley was great. Listen to the music.
Is that
I mean,
guy
it's a man in a
cross-dressed?
corset.
I mean, is it?
Her makeup is being smudged.
Yes, Bobby, it is.
Wait, now there's a story to be told here, Jay.
So you have to come to a story of why is this man wearing a corset?
Well, I mean, look at that. I like when they kiss too. I like kiss sex.
Big pointy nips.
You don't like? I love when they make out because when you kiss somebody,
Yeah.
it makes it real. You know what I mean? When they make out, look at her. She's oh my god. Oh, they gotta put.
Bobby's
forward-
going back
You
somewhere.
ever hook up with a chick and as you're like making out with them or like kissing their stomach or something, they start going, oh, and you're like, shut up.
I haven't done
Stop.
anything yet, you stupid
Yeah,
fucking idiot.
you're wait for the penetration.
I actually like it.
Okay, Bobby, this doesn't work.
That why not?
It's
he's
too
a,
high.
dude.
His pants are up to his chest.
He was out cutting wood and making houses. He has this suspend. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I'll marry you right now.
Oh, that's a
What?
lady.
Wait. Yeah.
Oh shit! It's assumed what happened with the corset in the ground.
Bobby likes to see a woman having sex who takes her 35 minutes to take her clothes off.
I do. Look at that. That's hot.
That's a girl.
I know. It's pretty hot.
I didn't know there was
Jay.
so much gender play here. Bobby, I didn't know you were so into gender play at such a young age.
I really want to find that Ginger Lynn mustache hat.
The Google is not working on that one.
I know. I can't find it.
Ginger Lynn mustache hat?
Maybe it was Ginger Lynn. Maybe
Go into porn,
it
type
was-
in Lynn
Black Lou,
mustache
Black
hat.
Lou's got it.
It was
Black
a
Lou's got it.
it was a ginger.
I'm sorry.
Yes, Lou.
Ari said to call 877
Four Latins.
Latins.
Yeah.
Apparently their company has changed because they did pick up. I hung up.
Oh.
They text me.
Okay.
They are now. Thanks for calling. Need a little person? Remember, you can order online at littlepeopledelivery.com.
What?
Christine, look that up right now, please.
Little People Delivery. I got way better than I thought it would be.
Okay, now we're cooking with gas.
Wow. Wow.
Christine, if you wouldn't mind.
I mean, why would you get 4 Latins and get a new number?
Are we about to order a little person?
We sure are.
I hope that he goes, listen, all I ask is you guys don't fuck my aunt and don't pee in my closets.
Can we order
No, take under advisement.
a little person dressed as a Palestinian and one dressed as an Israeli?
I believe we can.
Let
Then
them
we
run
got
around this.
2 things I want to see.
Tossing.
Costumes and then videos. And who their little people are.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
We should get the Chucky one and
Oh
have it
my
go to the
God.
movie with us.
Yo, you can have, wait, go up. You can get a Joe Biden midget, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, obvious. They can host things for you. They can bartend. They can bowl. You
bowling.
can toss. You can wrestle. Go,
Telegrams.
Christine.
They can
Singing
host-
telegrams.
They can host your event
Dwarf
from down
boxing, which I would not mind. I would not mind having happen in the background here while we do a show.
there. Oh, I like the handcuff prank. You just get handcuffed to a fucking Oompa
To a midget?
Loompa.
There's an IRS prank. We could do that to Lewis and really scare the shit out of him.
IRS, so they just send a little person to be like,
I'm serving you for not paying your taxes.
yeah, really get Lewis. And be like, what? I was going to pay them all at some point.
Could we?
Doggy, I didn't know you taxes on the rental.
Could we have a? I would think it would be worth paying.
The
if we
IRS,
have
trust me, bro.
a week full, a week loaded with guests that we have. I'd like to have every day of that week our guests have to be handcuffed to 2 little people
It's not
on
bad.
either side of them.
It'd be tough to reshift the microphone.
Can next time we do a live bonfire, we hire little people security
Yes.
to walk us in?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Yeah,
Christine, how
it
many
can't
midgets
be-
can we get for security? 'Cause I want me and Bobby to walk down the street like fucking like the president.
Yep. Do they go to Nashville? Will they deliver to Nashville to the Wild West Comedy Festival? Will they deliver to the Moon Tower Comedy Festival?
So make way, everybody, for these little people and Jay and Bobby coming out.
It just took me back to the main page when I clicked on security.
Okay, I don't like that.
Well, they
Oh, no,
need
here
a
we
good
go.
new webmaster from above.
Okay. We're gonna need 30 to 40 of your best midgets.
Do you want security or police? Because there's both options.
Police security. I want one with like a little earpiece and he talks into his cuff.
Yeah.
His little baby cuff.
His teensy cuff.
CIA, FBI agent. Maybe that's the best. There
I
you
don't
go.
mind.
Yeah, FBI. I'll take an FBI.
Oh, CIA. Yeah, midget CIA.
Touch your ear.
I need so many of them though. Let's see our price. There's a pricing. Let's see what the price
Yeah,
is.
can we
are
get
for
a
something
discount if we
like
get 20?
Do you remember the security guard at JFL was afraid of Brad?
this? Oh my God, I remember.
I mean, that was.
Were you out there for that?
I don't know. No, I was never that year.
You would never forget
Nasty
this.
show.
No, I was never for that one.
You were hosting.
Not that year.
No.
I didn't host Brad.
Or wasn't Brad? Who was you were hosting?
No.
No.
Who was
wasn't
I
hosting.
hosting?
Probably
Slayton?
Jeff.
Slayton?
I was hosting.
You were hosting.
I was
believe.
hosting.
Yeah.
Sorry, fucking old I am. You were hosting. No, it was you. And the security guard was fucking deathly afraid. He had a phobia of little people, and
Wow.
Brad would sneak around the car.
No, he came
Surprise
out.
him.
No, what happened? It wasn't sneaking around the car. Inside, they started being like, Brad, go up to him, whatever. He burst out the door outside. His car, for some reason, is parked right at the bottom of those back stairs in the Nasty Show in Montreal. And he ran down and he was standing next to his car. Brad just came out. I mean, and he could have been being more Chucky Dollish about it. You know what I mean? He was definitely coming all like, wee. And this guy, they did a Benny Hill around the car for like 3 or 4 rotations, and then they would switch directions. And then the first time he was by his car door, he got in his car and peeled down the road. Never came back.
Never came back.
I didn't come back the next day.
Nope.
He was stage manager, retired from the job for the rest of the festival.
Wow. Good job, Brad.
He was no joke angry.
Yeah.
That he was. He's like, I'm not kidding, man.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Meaning,
no, we know. We're taking it as serious as we should. We believe you, and we're going to exploit it.
Christine, can we get a quote, please? I'd like to get a quote on a price.
I'm gonna guess it's $200 an hour.
I think it's $50 for the whole night.
$50 for the whole.
Okay, 1 hour, 1 dwarf, $400.
There you
1
go.
hour, 2 dwarfs, $750. This is all way worth it. 2 hours and 1 dwarf for tossing or bowling. I mean, there's got to be something for a live show where we can let you come up and toss and just throw a dwarf. Hey, you win! What a great prize for a game we play. All right, that's a good answer. You get to throw a dwarf.
There's boxing. You could beat the fuck out of a dwarf, Jay.
No, they box each other, I think.
2 hours, 1 dwarf for wrestling or boxing.
This is all these prices sound perfect.
Well, what you need in wrestling is a low center of gravity, which they have.
should have you walked onto the stage at our next live show.
Yeah.
With security.
Yeah,
Sure.
we want.
Can you get 6 of them and you guys ride out in a chariot of some kind that they're carrying? That you're like, is it floating slightly off the ground?
No, we should pull up in a limo and have them like hop
Get out.
and they really can't make it, so they kind of fall out because their feet don't touch the
Get a
ground.
zip line from the car to the ground.
There's like a pile up because like one falls and then they all start falling on top of each other, getting out of the thing.
Travis Scott situation.
Oh my God!
We pull up in a monster truck and they have to rappel down.
No, there's 40 dead of us.
Little people quote and question form. Oh, we'll get back to that.
Help desk.
2 hours, 2 people.
We should call the help desk and ask if they're tested for STDs before they get here.
What I'm hearing by these,
They're like, no, it's not that thing. I'm like, so you refuse to test them.
what I'm hearing in these numbers is, Bobby, if me and you are willing to go in 2K on this adventure, we can do whatever we want to a lot of midgets for the whole night.
We should cuck them.
Let's cock 'em. Oh yeah, hey guys. Also, I need you to bring your midget girlfriends because
Yeah,
we're gonna
your
make you
actual.
watch us fuck them with regular dicks,
Real actual, or forget it.
with regular wieners,
Wieners.
like big regular wieners. God damn it!
It's such a weird thing. 1 hour, 1 dwarf, $400.
It's the real reason why Nick Novicki is losing his lifelong fight with. Stop saying
Right.
midget. Midget's like a bad word. It's like because the bulk of you, while one of you is waving that flag and being like, "I've managed to do it."
The rest
Without
is fighting
being,
over dwarf
everyone
tossing.
was just like, dude, you can bowl me like a piece of shit down an aisle while all of your friends laugh at how little and weird we are.
Imagine if there's websites where you could just call black guys the N-word.
Yes.
You know? It's like you can lean on my neck. It's all good for go.
Jesus.
Here you go.
You can lean on my neck.
Oh, look, another guest here has won a prize. Go ahead and squeeze that midget's hand. Isn't it weird? There's like mouse bones in it. I used to love shaking Nick Novicki's hand. I'm like,
We can play a game.
this thing's
We
great.
put the wallet in their back pocket, and whoever can get it wins.
yes, lots of midget games.
Pin the tail on the whatever.
So many. I like the idea of having one of those sticky walls, and they're wearing a Velcro outfit. And just once
It's
in a while, you can
Letterman.
rage.
It's Letterman. They
Yeah.
catapult him under the
Yeah.
wall.
No, you just rage throw them against the
Oh,
wall. And
that's
they,
nice.
And then they just stick to it.
Real rage room.
Jacob, you're gonna feel huge.
We
that
should try
night.
to do tricks with them, like when the kids flip the bottle over and try to land it.
Yes.
We could play spin the bottle with midgets.
We can play.
Kiss each other.
The possibilities are limitless, guys. We have for $2,000. We own these midgets for a night. They will work with us. But I'd like to talk to the company and say, hey, what happened to the Latinos who would come fuck your wife and piss on your clothes?
Where are they now? Did they shrink?
Yeah, he goes, all those guys shrunk, and now we had to pivot. We had to pivot on our idea
A
a little
lot of them
bit
got
there.
sciatica. They got older.
I guess this is the real world. I mean, did you hear the Disney live action? They shot Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but they're not dwarves anymore. They're
Yeah.
just
Seven
regular
quirky people.
7 quirky people. Culturally diverse people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
It's
like a
crazy.
street gang in a Death Wish movie. None of it makes sense.
Oh yeah, they can't be dwarves because they're like, why would they only hang out with each other?
You know how
They're part of
mad
society.
You know how mad dwarfs are right now that they lost like
I
one of
can't
their
get a
final
dwarf.
gigs.
You're not wrong.
The picture
I'm
is
telling you,
hysterical.
I feel like the numbers lean much more towards little people being like,
Flight of the Navigator.
hey, stop complaining. Like, what else are we going to do?
Oh, they're
Every
mad.
Christmas, we all get Christmas money because we get to play fucking elves and shit. Stop.
And
Stop complaining.
Christmas, you get a hot Christmas movie, you're getting paid residuals for life.
You think we're just gonna be in the NBA if they call it quality?
Ay, ay, ay.
Oy, oy, oy.
Yeah, a lot of dwarfs are mad that they did that. They lost. I mean, that's a prime gig.
How did we go from porn and your favorite porn genres to dwarf tossing?
I'll tell you exactly how. Because I was talking about those male strippers.
Yeah.
We called the company for Latins.
They shipped it for us.
And when we called, Black Lou made the call and found out that it is now, you can order little people and throw them. And then we all got really excited.
Yeah.
And now we found out for a relatively fair price, you can own a few midgets for several hours.
I'll tuck them down.
Do you see, by the way, each additional hour is $200 per midge? That's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Only 200 more smackers. Keep them for. You know what, dude? I'm not done. I think I'm going to bang you against the wall one more time. So here's $2, dude. Just sit tight for me. I'll let you know when I get the itch.
You're not going anywhere. I haven't come yet.
Yeah, there's no rainbow coming for days, sir. Relax. Relax. No, they're going to rise up. What do you think midgets feel about this Hamas thing?
Well,
how many midgets were taken
just
down?
it wasn't babies. It was 40 little people.
40
that
little
were
people.
killed.
Oh,
Yeah.
they were dressed like CIA agents. Of
Yes.
all days to play that joke.
There were 40 little
They
people.
stacked them up and crossed over the wall with them.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of little people dressed like Israeli soldiers. Why did we do that? Yeah, there's the seven quirky people.
Just full-size dwarves, huh? And a girl, a lady girl.
No, one dwarf.
No, none, Jay.
No, that guy in the front.
No,
No, he's not.
Who's
But
he?
there are none.
He's just on a hill?
But Snow White is Snow Black, right?
She's
No,
Latin.
no, she's
West
Snow
Side
Brown.
Story.
Yeah, she's Snow Brown.
Rachel
So
Zegler.
Snow White is no longer
Rachel
Snow
Zegler?
White.
Snow Blanca.
She's so mamacita.
Blanca Sol.
Apparently, there was so much backlash that they
Yeah.
restored the original.
They
Wait,
restored
they
it?
changed the original?
No. They just like made it and they put it in 4K and they're releasing it on Disney.
You can all see the old
because
one if you
they
want.
the interview the girl who plays Snow White gave
Snow Blanca.
Snow Blanca. She said that
Nievo Blanca.
it changed the entire story. Now she's not going to be rescued by a prince.
She's going to get raped to death by
Now
Palestinians.
she just wants to be a strong
Oh,
strong
'cause
leader.
Oh, she goes, I don't need a man to save me.
No, she saves all the men, Ari, in this movie.
So this is going to be the prince is going to get the bite. He's going to bite
Prince
the
is like
apple.
a total
Who
wuss,
would have
if
thought?
there is one.
Who would have thought that if you imagine 20 years ago, I'm like, what's going to be the dominant entertainment? No one would have guessed Lifetime. Lifetime would have nailed it. It's just
Lifetime
women
did
accomplishing
nail it.
things.
No, Lifetime nails it in like cheaply made biopics that just spill the dirt.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a big sucker for spilling dirt.
I love it.
Did you guys hear that Jada Pinkett and Will Smith have been separated since 2016?
7 months.
So he.
Why did he get all
Is that a real
slappy
thing?
over?
Yeah.
So
Why
he
did-
was just faking to leave my wife's name out.
That's what she says, but once again, Jada Pinkett comes out and speaks for everybody before anyone gets a chance to retort. I don't know if he, in her book, she writes like, yeah, we've actually been separated we just put on a good face and show up to things together. It's
She's
like,
really starting to grow on me.
How you like her?
Yeah, I like her. She's trouble. She should take
she's
Trevor Bauer.
trouble for sure.
She is trouble.
So she's still pulling out of anything about fucking that guy. She's like, we were separated. Like, it doesn't matter. And like saying for a year, but he doesn't want to talk about it. And they say they wouldn't talk about it. But she just went and, again, by herself, just blasted it out there.
She wants so bad to be in the news, but she's a woman and she's past 36.
But he's got to be hiding something because
Yeah, he's a homosexual.
Anybody-
He sucks and puts dicks inside of his butt and mouth.
Who you talking about?
Will Jameson Smith.
Jameson.
His official name.
You know what's so funny too?
Wilfred.
I don't know if you heard this rumor.
She looks in that picture. She looks like the mole that's growing out of him. What's
John Mayer and Andy Cohen are a couple.
No,
It's a rumor.
They are saying that.
They're saying that they're a couple.
no
And-
couple of
and-
what?
and-
Great
and-
comics.
No, they're a couple. They're in love with each other. And Paris Hilton made out with John Mayer.
I believe that.
And he said that he talked to a couple of the girls, and I guess John, this is allegedly, could when he had sex with his girls would have to play gay porn while they fucked. That's what Paris Hilton said.
Just for the audio, though.
Yeah.
I can believe John Mayer is
that
gay.
Perez?
Believe
Perez,
it.
whatever his
It
fucking
doesn't shock
silly
me.
name is. What's
Yeah.
his name?
Perez Hilton.
Perez.
Not Paris Hilton.
Perez.
That's a whole
Yeah.
different story.
That's a whole different thing.
Well,
Bob.
she said he definitely is gay.
Wait, so what did Perez Hilton? Now, I was taking
Perez.
that all in as Paris Hilton, by the way.
Yeah, that's why.
Perez.
Oh.
Perez Hilton actually made out with Perez Hilton made out with John
That's a
Mayer.
massive difference.
And they
But what, was that on?
It's a really big difference.
Was it
I
on
thought
something?
It was a bony chick saying you didn't get hard enough for him when he kissed once.
Big difference, yeah.
Big difference.
Well, he said he made out with him, but he said it was a kind of a gag.
Yeah,
But
gays love that shit. That's how they're gonna fucking take you in.
John Mayer is a good-looking guy. Though.
He's a
course he
good-looking
is.
guy.
God damn it.
He
Good
plays
looking, mega
decent
talented.
guitar too.
Yeah, most of those guys, go
Masters stand-up comedy in no time. Don't you love it when you get bumped by a fucking musician down in the
Yeah.
cellar? Oh, it's so lovely.
Yeah.
The lack of respect they give for actual comedians. Like, let's get this amateur up here.
gay. A guy who's doing it for shits and giggles because he's
Yeah.
already a multimillionaire.
Best, dude.
Get some fucking
I told-
director who's trying this again and fucking bump you back.
I told the story 1,000 times. 1,000 times, but it bears repeating when Dave Attell was on stage
Oh, I love it.
after being like pushed back.
Jay just learned the term bears repeating. Go ahead.
Bears repeating. He was. You can keep the Will Smith thing up, Christine. But he was on stage, where John Mayer was off stage. He'd already went up earlier, which he wasn't booked, so he just bumped the show back, whatever. And Attell was on stage, and John Mayer came in to watch Dave Attell, and Attell was busting his balls.
Yeah.
And he goes, and John Mayer goes, "Oh, come on, Dave, we're all comics here." And Attila started punching the piano keys and going, "Really?" It was so fucking funny. But
they had to get rid of that piano because Keith Robinson kept falling on it.
Kept eating shit.
Yeah, so they had to get rid of it. I don't know. They got rid of it and they got that cane thing in now.
Yeah, they got cane things at every.
What do they have?
The cane thing, though. The fucking Keith Robinson cane thing.
They have a railing. They put railings in
So you
on
can
stage,
get up
and it's
easy.
just it's in the way.
It's in the way. You can lean on it sort of, but it's too far.
Where
up.
are they?
At every.
You know where you enter in the cellar?
Stage at the cellar.
Go through the crowd and then it's right there.
Yeah, it's
The original.
The
all
original,
of
but
them.
also the
No,
other ones
the
too.
Pussycat has it. The Village Underground has it.
They're trying to
Are they
comply.
Keith rails? Are they Keith rails?
They're Keith
They're
rails.
Keith rails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith
They're
is no
Keith
longer
rails.
does rails, and now he's making us have rails.
And he doesn't even use them.
He doesn't use them
No, he's too prideful to use them.
because they put it on the wrong side. They put it on the side where his arm works.
Ah, shit. Major oversight, guys. Sorry, someone's got to eat shit on this one.
Well, we're not redoing it. It
Yeah.
costs us enough.
But to go, this was, yeah, she went on and spoke with Hoda, is the clip I saw. And she's like, yeah, totally. She just like takes the ball, man, and goes.
Who?
He never does that.
Jada?
Jada
He
Pinkett.
needs to be in the news. He does movies. He accomplishes something.
Not
she
anymore.
just gloms
No way.
on.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he's fine.
He will be fine, I agree.
What's he working on? What's in pre-production right now for
I
Will
don't
Smith?
agree.
Nothing.
I don't
He's
think
done,
so.
dude. His last movie tanked.
Oh, that might be a reason he's done, but
But
this
that was like
actually
an
put-
Apple Plus movie. It was bound to be shitty.
Dude, it was about slaves.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm interested.
I think everybody's over the slave thing now, right? That doesn't come up no more. Wow. We
I'm
got
not
bigger
root-
fish to fry now.
I cannot go to a Will Smith movie and fall and lose myself in the character
No,
he's
he's
playing.
such a dumb fuck now.
Oh,
He's
see?
always going to play a hero that's broken because he can't save humanity.
Yep,
and
he
I'm
drinks
going to
too
say,
much.
you're a fucking loon who hit a guy on stage.
Yeah,
from
sure.
a chick who's you're separated from.
I
Yeah,
still
you're even
say,
a bigger bitch because you weren't even with her.
I still say, I don't know
He's
about
just an
that.
actor, bitch. Nice, just calm down.
Yeah, Jacob.
Jesus Christ,
Settle
man.
down,
I
bro.
like it.
Yeah.
Fucking pussy.
He's here right now.
Gonna
He's
have to
ready- he's right
hire a
away.
midget just to calm you
I
down.
won't take it back.
Do you need a therapy midget, dude? Because I can get one here for about $400.
Yeah, can we get a therapy midget for
Jacob, one
Jacob
therapy
Schmidt.
midget coming up.
just a midget that can sit on his lap and
I
calm
said-
him down?
I'm telling you, man. For me,
Yeah.
for what that situation, still the only lingering effect. Like I'd watch a Will Smith movie if I had any interest in the movie. Still, it wouldn't affect. It's Chris Rock, dude. To me, Chris Rock's the one that, in my eyes, can't recover. It's nothing to do with his talent or whatever or anything. It's just I can't take his swinging dick on stage of confidence seriously at all.
Because he took it.
Yes, and
The,
didn't
the
do
special was
anything.
tough when it was like, you're a bitch, you're a bitch. You're like, wait, it's been a year.
What
He's
would
not
you,
around.
What would you have done, Ari, if you were Chris Rock and he came up and slapped you right in your face?
Okay, what I would do.
Can we
So then
take
he
us
goes
around
back
the
to his.
room?
He goes back to his seat,
Yeah, he's walking back like Mr. Jefferson.
and I go, ooh, I could. Okay, and right there it shifts.
Okay.
Right there, Chris Rock tried to make it a professional thing. It's like, let's go on. It's not about me here. I would take a shit on stage. I
Okay.
would pull my pants down and push one out and push hard. That'd be blood.
Oh,
There would be blood. I'd honor the movies. I'd honor the movies.
Will Smith.
That's what I would do.
you ever have Ari stay at your house and then you go into your toilet and it's just blood stains because he doesn't take care of his old Jewish asshole?
His old beat up Jewish
It's
asshole.
the worst.
It is the worst.
I've walked into my room. Are you all right? And he just opens the door and he just holds up a red piece of toilet paper.
Sounds like me.
Ugh. It's 100% you because no one else has ever done that in
No
my
one
life.
else has.
No,
Listen,
it's like he's a prisoner of war all the time.
I don't think Chris Rock is a bitch for not reacting immediately. I get
It's a
that.
weird
Kinda go-
situation.
and taking the hit and kind of like, yo, I just got smacked by that. None of that blows my mind or is something that I think I'm better than or wouldn't handle
Yeah.
that way. To me, it's you have now a pretty decent moment where he just turns around and like fixes his lapels and he's walking with his back to you. I'm like, go kick his fucking
jump
feet
on him.
out from under.
Munchie
I don't
chee
like to
him.
jump. If you just went behind him and kicked his feet, like embarrass him. Like, dude, it's like, are you out of your, something? Security's going to break it up. You're not going to be in a knockdown drag out in this
Leslie Snipes
situation.
will come in.
Even if you were though, a down, drag out fight with Will, you got your ass beat, you still win.
No, of course, for sure. But I'm saying Chris Rock is. He said in the special, he's a little guy. He doesn't really want to get into the fight. I get it, but like,
That's fair.
So where's all that bitch talk 2 seconds later? If you're not going to do something physical, you have to at least be prepared. Like, okay, I'm going to handle this like in a way that's going to really bother him too, because I'm going to keep talking from behind people. At least like something. He just went, okay, maybe I deserve that. It's not red.
You don't think though? He composed himself, and then they were like, "You can press charges." He was like, "No." In his brain, he wasn't thinking, "I'm going to do this. I'm going to talk about this in jokes. People are going to. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say anything, and people are all going to watch my special because they're going to wait for me to say this." You don't think there was some type of?
No, that was a year out.
I do love that
he didn't do any interviews. He didn't talk about it anywhere.
Well, I liked it immediately. He was like, "This isn't. I don't want to change my act because this guy's a fucking lunatic. I wrote this whole show. I want to do the show I wrote."
Dude, the last 10 minutes was about that.
Yeah, well, that's he didn't
I mean, that was the first time you heard anything about it at all. Was his last 10 minutes, and it built up like he's going to talk about it. He's going to talk about it.
Well, because you saw the reports immediately, like he talks about it. So,
and then he did. He had a whole 10 minutes on that whole incident.
It was weird just from comedy. He was like, because my mom taught me we don't fight in front of white people. And then I was like, had to rewatch the special. I'm like, wait, what is this? Like, it's not a callback. What is this? What?
No, yeah, it was just a big thing.
From?
Don't fight in front of white people.
Why?
Slam the mic down.
By the way, the funniest reaction was when Chris Rock. Do you remember when Chris Rock put the special out? Will Smith did. What's Will Smith's comment? It was like, I wish you would just let it die and like go away. He goes, it was the Oscars. It's the only time there's been a physical confrontation at the Oscars.
You, Will Smith.
He goes, why is it still coming up? Because it's a once in a gazillion lifetimes experience.
You didn't get to a fender bender. You didn't get into an argument on a podcast. You fucking shut up, dude. I wish you would let it go away. I bet you do. I bet you do wish it would go away because you fucking cuck.
They go, Will Smith, about the Oscars. Here we go.
And he won.
Yeah, he won.
He fucking won, and he assaulted somebody.
My favorite thing is that one chick right behind Will Smith when he sits back down, and she's just like being real. There's so little real in Hollywood, and she's just like, what? You see her just wide mouth, wide eyed, right behind him.
I'd rather have Will Smith money, and lose career moving forward, money than having the career stay steady and being slapped in that situation. Like, I'd rather have the world's view be of me more Will Smith than Chris Rock's in that situation.
You'd rather be.
I don't want to be a victim, dude. All you can feel for him is bad that happened, and that's just kind of that's what I'm saying. He's lost that ability to be like the motherfucker on stage because I'm like, I don't know.
Well, he's pacing back and forth like a tiger doesn't do it for you anymore.
No, it doesn't.
Well, what was that? Really, his shoes he wore really took me out of the manly
trying to
thing.
dress like a young Pete Davidson.
Yeah, did you see his outfit really? Oh, his little napkin in his back.
The napkin. That's a tag. That's a trendy thing.
Dude, his shoes. Can you bring up his shoes? Were the gayest shoes I've ever seen.
They're like white supremacy boots.
Dude, they were fucking silly, dumb shoes. I couldn't stop looking at them.
Yeah, and it's just now. It's just a lifetime of him and Chappelle calling each other the greatest back and forth.
Oh, they bring out a goat on stage, an actual goat?
Yeah.
It's just two guys looking at each other and goes, you the great, you the great.
Look at those
you
shoes.
the great, you the great.
He's dressed like he's fucking intake at a psych ward.
Yeah, he does. It looks like Will Smith knocked him into heaven.
And I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all.
Look, he's about to do a special. He still gets a shitty dressing room. That's the world we live in. It's
really
4x6.
Chris Rock's dressed as special like he's going to see you at the crossroads.
Yeah, but he has 19 outfits hanging that he's not going to wear.
It's the end of the road. Yeah, why does he have all those outfits?
What are you, Angel Salazar?
He didn't tell him ahead of time. I'm thinking of wearing those.
And why don't you wear the other outfit? That outfit stinks. He's wearing Doc Martens. They're white Doc Martens.
I'm going to go with the all white.
In the background, I hate whoever made this design. I'm just not a fan.
The tag on the pants drove me
It's
nuts.
just distracting. You have a fucking another Chris Rock in the back.
Well, it looks like a dirty strip club with all ass smudges on the back glass.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, dirty mirrors.
Yeah,
behind
just
him.
dirty strip club mirrors from wet coochie.
Yeah, also it's distracting that you see him in the background jumping through like fucking Enter the Dragon.
He has a claw mark on his chest.
Yeah.
Which one of these is the real me?
Who directed this? That mirror thing was just like, it's just distracting. I get sort of the idea of it, but all you're doing is looking at a reflection a bunch.
Yeah, the shoes are just nuts though. They're high heel Doc Martens.
Does it
Enter the
say?
dragon.
It was a
Cast.
I'll IMDb it.
Oh. Just like, don't care.
it was Judd Apatow.
Yeah.
Who produced that one?
No, I don't know. He's joking.
I don't know. I watched that was the thing I watched the pre-show.
Yeah.
Were you at my house for that, Jacob? Is that what it was?
It was unbelievable.
We watched the pre-show. Where it was. It's
What
like,
was the pre-show? Oh, yeah.
is there a
They
video of
had-
that anywhere? Because that's one of the funniest things. Leslie Jones, she's like, Chris Rock. Saw Chris Rock when I was young. He said, "You're gonna be good." Chris Rock. What? Kill more time? Okay. Chris Rock. Chris Rock doing comedy inspiration. Chris Rock.
There was an after show also, which was unbelievable, but I can't find it. I think it was David Spade and somebody else, and it ended up being
it was
a
him and
very
Dana
serious
Carvey.
conversation about race, and they just shut up. They didn't say anything.
It was like Jay on Cabin.
Gallon.
Joel Gallen.
Joel Gallen. He's pretty legendary, but I didn't care for this one. I didn't care for the look of this one.
He's legendary. He didn't do some mean directing before, though.
Yeah.
He did some really good ones.
No, I mean like mean. Like he's like
You know, like shitty to the talent
like
while he's
dude,
directing.
the way he
In front of the
cursed out.
audience.
Didn't cursed out, but he was like pretty shitty to like Brian Moses when they were doing the.
Oh yeah, I remember that. He was like, "Quiet,
Montreal.
we're doing this." We're like, "Dude, who the fuck is this? It's Brian's show."
Yeah, and he's like, Brian, just do what I said, man. Like, let's not do. He's that kind of like shitty.
Yeah,
You're like,
that was him. I remember that.
Yeah,
What
like,
a fucking
Brian, what are you
dickwad
doing,
that
dude?
was.
Yeah.
They're in the middle of doing a show, and they have to break for what they're going to have a commercial later. It's not live, and they're like, "Why don't we just keep going? We have a live audience here. Let's keep it going." And they're like, "Just wait there." And he's like, "All right, we'll get the wave to do something. Get the crowd going." He's like,
Yeah.
"Brian, please be quiet for a second." And it was like,
Yeah, it
over
was
the
like-
lot, just cutting his legs out.
he was like, Brian, please. It was like that kind of just like.
It was like, I'm in business with Jeff Ross, and you're my fucking lackey. You have to be here.
It was
That
it was
his
awkward.
attitude.
I was like, damn, that doesn't look good. It's like you're cutting off a guy's balls who's supposed to be like the thing about Brian. He's like smooth and cool about the whole thing. It was
He's
weird.
performing, and he treated him like an asshole
Very
in front of the
strange.
audience.
It was very, very strange for sure.
Joel Gallen. Sounds like one of mine.
Sounds like one of mine. Oh, we gotta take a break.
We got to take a break.
Oh my, we have to
talked
take a
for a
break,
whole
everybody.
hour.
One
The
whole
difference between
hour.
a Joel and a Yoel is 18
Ari
months.
Shaffir will be at the Parks Casino in Bensalem, Pennsylvania, where I used to live, by the way. Denise Cantino was my girlfriend at the time.
I remember her.
October 20.
Denise, come on out.
October 21st. In November, he's going to be in the Midwest. You can catch him at the Wrong Side of History tour. Steve Renazizi, hilarious, by the way. Ryan O'Neal, very funny, with dates in Kansas City, Minneapolis, Iowa, Chicago, Louisville, St. Louis, Indianapolis, again, Madison. For tickets and all other dates, visit arishafir.com. And Big J, of course, is going to be at the Improv, Washington, D.C. this weekend,
Oh, yeah.
October 12th to the 14th. After that, Phoenix, San Francisco, Philadelphia. For tickets, go to bigjcomedy.com. And I'm going to be in Rochester, New York this weekend. And at Comedy on the Carlson. I'm going to Comedy on State next weekend. I'm all over the place. RobertKellyLive.com.
What are you gonna say, Christine?
They got deleted. I had all of Bobby's dates up, and they got deleted. I had to
Surprising.
rewrite them.
Wow.
Strange.
Wow.
I'm sorry,
Wonder why
Bobby.
Dan left. Maybe I was pushed out by the witch.
Oh, this seems like the kind of stuff. Oh, I guess Bobby's also got a special. It says down there, way at the bottom.
I do. My special is on
Punchup.live.
punchup.live for free right now. I'm going to be putting new stuff up there very soon, so go to punchup.live right now and watch it for free. There you go.
And we're probably gonna have
First
midgets
time
soon.
that's happened.
First time. it's happening.
Pew.
It's all right. We'll be back. It's the Bonfire.
What's going on? This is the Puerto Rican rattlesnake, real ass dude, king of things, the ultimate minority, and the absolute best guest ever for the Bonfire, Sirius XM Faction 103 with Robert Kelly. Oh, and Big J Ogerson.
We're back. Ari Shaffir's here.
This is war music right here.
It was funny. Jacob said, talking about John Mayer, he goes, what a waste learning guitar.
I agree with him.
You learn guitar to get pussy, not dick. You can just get dick.
You just get dick.
You just get dick. John Mayer with that fucking beautiful face, dude, he could just chug cock all day long with the littlest of effort.
Nobody learns to
This
shred
is going to be a lot of fun.
Psychosomatic.
This is going to be nice.
Oh, yeah? Gonna eat some vegetable straws on air because Jacob loves that.
I won't eat on air, but I tell you what I will do. Munch.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Those are the kind of Jewish freedoms you have in this country.
That's right.
We don't have that everywhere.
To the river, to the sea, right, Jacob? To the river, to the sea.
Christine, news update? Anything going on yet? Have they blown anything off the map yet?
I will look.
This reminds me of an old Argus Hamilton joke. They had the 5-day weather forecast for Palestine today. It was only 2 days.
Jesus. Eric, the mayor actually warned that there's going to be, oh, God, there's going to be terrorist attacks.
Where?
In New York.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Probably.
Why? Who play them?
What's that?
Or is he planning the attack?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What'd you say?
Is Eric Adams planning the attacks?
No, he said it's we got to be careful. So if he's announcing that scares me. When they say something, that scares me.
It's just, here's the bottom line. After like Charlie Hebdo and stuff like that, everyone's like, oh, it's crazy, violence, crazy. And then you just get a whole contingent of people who are like, that's what happens when you make fun of someone's religion. It's like, they're just different than us.
Yeah.
They're just not like we are.
It's really, let's talk about some of these non-war situations. How about we talk about Mike the situation? What is that story? Did you bring that, Black Lou?
His father.
Mike, what? The original situation?
The situation's
Jacob.
Dad. Jacob brought this in.
I just thought it was
Situation's
funny.
dad.
It came up on a feed. I don't know how old it is, but he just goes off on what he calls the pig women in that show.
Really?
Oh, I love it. I bet this is going to be funny as shit. Let's get off the news. This is,
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
want to tell you run the show.
They
but-
pulverized Gaza. Okay, that's what I kind of figured was going to happen.
Yeah, it's 40 dead babies. Let's talk about the situation's dad.
Well, oh, yeah, people going to the bonfire for fucking breaking news.
Guys, we fight for this freedom so we can find out what's going on with Snooky's life.
Snooky?
Snooky.
Snooky?
Snooky.
Snooky.
Wait, do you have a breaking news sound effect?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Today, at Ari Shaffir's toilet, over 17 wadded up pieces of toilet paper were used to mop up blood. Eventually, he gave up and went to the shower. Back to you.
Man, if you just stay behind Ari in a bathroom, you can definitely clone him from what he leaves behind.
That's why he's so thin.
That is, I shit blood. That's the secret. Bert, listen up. All you guys, listen up. You didn't have to pay for the surgery. You could have just shit blood for a year.
Drop about two pints of blood every time I drop.
I think he's fucking Dracula's little gargoyle. I think he just uses your asshole to fucking feed.
Feed.
Your asshole. Dude, there's something wrong with you, bro.
That's true.
Smell it. Smell it and tell me that.
Listen.
Smell it and tell me that.
Or
Bobby.
you could keep an Audrey 2 plant alive based solely off of your
Feed me,
blood.
Seymour.
Feed me. Oh, thank you. Oh, you know what? I'm full. Hey, oh my God, there's so much more blood.
I don't understand it. You got to get that. It's not normal that you bleed out of your bum.
I
every
went to
time.
the doctor.
Until it becomes normal. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been there. I've had to do. I do a lot of weird things that I'm like, you shouldn't. It's not healthy that I'm doing this.
What?
Smoking cigarettes.
Shower in the dark.
Shower. What?
I didn't think you were going to have one.
Yeah.
But I guess that's fucking weird.
It is. It's
Very weird.
Needlessly dangerous.
But it doesn't feel weird anymore.
Why do you
It
shower
just
in the
is.
dark?
I don't know.
You just hate mirrors?
Yeah.
But there's no mirrors in
There's
your
no
fucking
mirrors in the
shower.
shower. No, I know.
Why
would you shower in the dark?
It doesn't make sense.
It's not the dark,
afraid of
guys.
the
It's
look of
by
water?
the light of my cell phone reflected into the bowl of a sink, and it makes a nice little mood light.
Get a mood light.
Could always get a mood light.
No, I'm with him on that. That's the look he wants. He's getting it for a bargain price.
He's not wrong. It costs nothing to just turn on my phone light.
If that's a look he wants, why spend the money?
Ugh.
Jacob gets it.
Thank you, Jacob.
Half this room gets it.
The other half does not.
No.
Christine, are you pissed that no one's talking about Armenians still?
I mean, at all. Not even kind of.
Oh.
You stole our thunder once again, Ari.
The Jews. Yeah, it's funny. Christine said yesterday,
combing your fucking arm hair for once.
She goes, no one's even talking about this Armenian genocide, the possible new Armenian genocide. I go, what's it all about? She goes, I don't know. And I was like, well, then you can't be that brent up about it.
He says about Lana. There's like religion and culture.
That's it. That's her blanket statement. Just
That's what it's
religion stuff
about.
and culture.
I love the way she said
First you
it,
said
too.
culture, then you made it. Then you went back to religion.
The Turks are like, wear deodorant, and the Armenians are like, I would rather die.
I'd rather die. I'd rather see my family dead than put on some foreign shit under my armpits.
It's got whatever that shit is.
And that's why Christine doesn't wear deodorant, out of solidarity. This
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Come on, brain.
Aluminum.
Aluminium.
Yeah,
Go here, Snooki's dad.
This is Snooki. No, situations. This is the situation.
Situations dad. Talking about
Situations
Snooki.
dad.
This is the situations dad. No,
Snooki.
Snooki. You fucking Snooki.
Please.
First class Italian pig. Any girl who shows their bukiak the first time they're on fucking television is a pig.
Is that my video or is
She
that?
whipped up.
That's the way it is.
No, it's not.
He's recording it with his NV2.
I mean,
his
I thought-
Samsung NV2.
I don't know. I heard it.
Jacob, how about those backsplashes, though?
I gotta see.
Oh, okay. I thought you did.
Try this one's shorter, but it might be clearer.
That's all right.
Okay.
We can hear it. It's just coming out of one
Play it.
channel instead of two.
Snooki, for God's sakes, my God. I got to tell you, if I was that girl's father, I'd run for cover.
Why?
For cover.
What does that mean?
I
What does
read
that
an
mean?
article in a paper about her that Rutgers University.
You guys know what that means.
gave her like 30.
Run for cover.
The other one's a better clip.
Yeah.
If I was her
What's this
father.
article? What's this article you read about it? He's obsessed with Snoopy.
How about Mike Situation's father trashing his own son?
Oh.
Should I go back to that or do you want to see this?
I want to see this. The Italian pig.
Pig. Any girl who shows their bukiak the first time they're on fucking television is a pig.
Okay.
Fair.
She whipped up her skirt, showed my son her bukiak. I mean, are you fucking kidding me or what? And I gotta tell you.
What's the word he's saying? Bukiak?
Bukiak.
What is that?
Gucci, a pussy.
No, but what does it translate to?
Oh, bukiak means a labia of a fucking disgusting half-black woman.
Okay, she's not half black, but okay.
She is. She is. Italian.
Don't take a shot at Snooki. No Snooki shots here.
I mean, this is just.
She's a fan of the show.
Hard.
We can't say Jacob.
Can I have
I'm sorry,
one?
we can't say anything. Ari's grieving right now.
I know.
He is grieving.
There's nothing I can do.
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, you can't get mad at him today on this day.
No.
You stand. Do you?
I mean, Bobby.
Do you
is-
stand with Hamas?
I stand with Israel.
I don't.
You don't stand with Hamas.
I don't.
Then
You don't?
please, and then Jacob, I implore you.
Will you condemn that?
Please have a vegetable straw.
On air. On air.
Jacob, if you don't have a vegetable straw on air, it's.
I stand with Hamas if I don't eat a
Yes.
straw.
Yes.
Jacob, they're
100%.
sea salt.
Yes.
I just want to apologize to the people listening.
You know what?
but
I'm going
this
to show
is
you
it.
guys also. I stand with Israel as
Yeah.
well. Suck on that, Roger
Ready?
Waters.
Let's all stand with Israel at the same
How
time.
about dead sea salt?
That's
right.
good stuff.
Oh.
I think I need sea salt on mine.
This is-
Jacob, how much do you believe in Hamas?
This is for the land of milk and honey.
Go, give me a little more Snooki shit.
Look at those girls on that show. I mean, who's attractive? I mean, Sammy's a pretty girl. And Jay, well, obviously her figure speaks for herself. But the other two, they're like trolls. They live under the bridge.
They're like trolls. He's so confident.
I bet he doesn't get along with his dad. Go to the one of him shitting on his own son. I bet it's pretty great.
Does he ever say his son's just acting in all this?
Ooh, the situation? The situation has gotten his life together more than anybody else on that show. possibly.
When he
See
was
the
in
DJ
here,
one?
when he was in here, they were all here. Did he like look at you, stare at you, like through you a couple times? Because I looked over it a couple times and he was staring at me, not blinking, like looking at he remembered
on
me
drugs?
saying something about him and he remembered it. That
He's
type
like,
of look.
You're gonna say,
Really?
you can say it to my face. You're like, I
Yeah.
don't remember what I said about you, dude. You're just
It was
a
either
celebrity.
that or I fucking love you.
Maybe it's I love you. He's always been very nice.
Oh, he's a nice guy, but
yeah.
I caught him staring at me a couple times where I looked away, like he alpha mailed me or he, you know what I mean? I just
They stood the test of time. Jersey Shore stood the test of time long enough that now you can't really hate them. Now you're not mad at them. It goes, wow, you guys somehow
Mad at us.
managed to fucking stay.
Yeah, you're mad at us.
In the game, like they're still going 20 years later.
I was at a cellar in the new cool table. You know the one Aziz used to sit at right by the bar there.
Ooh,
Now
is
it's
that the new cool table?
It's the new cool table. The young blacks and whites sit there. But somebody was there. I was saying hi, and then and then this guy was just being so standoffish, and I'm like, some non-comic, and I'm like, all right, anyway, I gotta get out of here. And I was like, who's that guy? They're like, he's on the New Jersey Shore. Some fucking d-bag.
Oh,
Who thought I was
Floribama Shore,
coming
maybe?
up. Man.
Maybe it's the Floribama Shore, which I did enjoy because what they did was they got out of the Jersey trash, which is its own funny, but we've seen the extent of where that goes. They all kind of go off to either become like
millionaires,
little store owners with fake tits or whatever. Floribama Shore produced. Those people are all right back where they were found, and they are. Every one of them is worse than the next. They're just fucking hillbilly beach people.
Wow.
Fat, some of them. It's great. Floribama Shore was a fun show. Remember that, Christine?
And the British version of it was they had the Geordie Shore.
The Jordan Shore?
Did you?
No, I think it was what it was called.
Do you remember the Gypsy show from England?
No, what was that one?
About the gypsies.
Gypsies are the last remaining acceptable racism.
What was it?
That's not true.
Let me see.
Didn't you hear Jimmy Carr got in fucking a bunch of shit for the gypsy jokes?
Yeah, gypsies are no joke.
Because he said his joke was, he goes, nobody talks about, everyone talks about the Jews, but no one talks about the 6 million whatever gypsies that were killed in the Holocaust. He goes, yeah, because nobody wants to talk about the good things. And he got in a lot of shit for that.
Yeah, My Big Fat American Gypsy Wedding.
I bet their women fuck like beasts, though.
I bet they do. I bet they steal
Gypsy
your wallet
broads?
while they're fucking.
Very possible.
They
Gypsy
reach around
girls.
and take your balls with one hand while they're taking your cash out of your wallet with the other.
Yeah. I thought I was getting a gypsy girl when I met Christine, but I just got gypped. Huh? I winked to you, Jacob.
I think you just got Jade.
You just got Jade, Christine.
I'm not ready for it.
It's okay. I'm loading up my sandwich gun right now. Ooh.
I think we're in the clear. I don't think anything.
Ari, if you could please.
What's that noise?
Ari, if you wouldn't mind. There it is. Christine, you expect more of that this weekend.
It's the moment you never thought would happen. The moment you never believed would happen.
John
The moment
Mayer
you
fucks
never wanted to happen.
Andy Cohen.
Today is the day you'll actually feel compassion for the situation.
Frank Sorrentino, the situation's dad, released some online videos blasting him.
No, he's wide-eyed.
I'm telling you, you're full of I know you. I stood up for you.
Yes, in a series of videos, Frank has lovingly titled
Pause for a second. I love how they can completely trash people's lives, their private lives, their children, but they can't say fuck.
I know. That is pretty crazy. I'll tell you what, man. There is nothing shittier than when the parents publicly come out against the kids. It's even with your son's done something horrific. Like, how about you just stay out of it?
Just stay out of
I
it.
wish my dad would come out against me so I can meet him.
I wish this guy would do anything.
You ever know where he is?
I do.
Where is he?
He's in. I think he's in Massachusetts
Currently?
Yeah.
Did you ever meet him? You never met him?
No, I did. I met him. We knew each other. I haven't talked to him.
Dude, let's send him 2 midgets.
Let's send him 2 midgets.
He was in
Let bygones be bygones.
He was in Vietnam vet. We should send him 2 Vietnam midgets.
Yes. And have him do the whole scene. He goes, oh, we so horny. We love you long time.
No, we should have him come out of holes in the backyard just to freak him out.
I don't mind
We
that
don't have
at
to dig the
all.
holes that deep. We save on labor.
She goes, we were very patient waiting for our revenge. I say we send your father 2 midgets. It couldn't hurt.
They should show up with like a cage made out of bamboo just to freak him out.
I would love to just, let's all surprise somebody in our family with a midget delivery of some sort. Like, I want my dad to just wake up one day and find out that they're outside setting up a dwarf tossing thing. And it's like, yeah, Dad, treat yourself. It's your birthday. Go out there and peg this midget against the wall a couple times.
Toss a dwarf.
Toss
it. Yeah, just throw it. You need to
Bowl
toss
him.
Yeah, just bowl him down the street.
Bowl him as much as you want. What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, someone's phone.
It's Ari's phone.
No, not mine.
It's okay.
It's
It's okay.
Is it your phone? Not my phone.
Could have been mine. It wasn't, but it could have been.
Yeah,
It
these are some
wasn't.
of the stories that I wanted to get to this week that were pretty great. The one, Kanye, they said now tells his girlfriend that she can't speak, and she has rules for him.
She has rules. He has rules for her.
This is the least crazy he's been. Let him just torture this one woman we've never heard of, and then leave us alone. It's
I
not Kim
agree.
Kardashian anymore, where we're all concerned.
Yeah, it's just some girl who signed up for this.
Just some lady who definitely knows, like, yeah, I'm the other thing. The other girl who he was with, the one that was in Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems, yeah, she was hot and big.
She came out and she was like, man, I was a dumbass. She's like, I was just used for some reason, like, after that thing. Do you have her story?
Wait, who?
Julia Fox. She was
Julia
in Uncut
Fox.
Gems. They dated while this whole thing was going on. That's got to suck, too. Can you imagine, Christine, if I was on here every day pining for Carla while I was like, anyway, Christine, let's go out to dinner. You're my girlfriend. But, man, I wish my wife would take me back.
I mean, It'd be pretty crazy.
Huh?
It'd be pretty crazy.
Why? Just because I say it? Oh, guys, what's going on? Are we standing with Israel?
Yeah, I'm standing for Israel.
Stand by Israel.
Stand by Israel.
Sorry, everybody, but if I don't, I stand with Hamas, and I can't do that.
Jacob, which side? You gonna take a side here?
I mean, if I do stand with it.
It's the least you can do.
Standing
Stand
with the
for Israel.
promised land.
It's the absolute very least you can do.
It tastes good to stand with Israel.
Yeah.
It really does.
It does. It fills my belly with not bad for you goodness.
Bianca Sensori. No, he's just honoring her name.
Is
that her making a video about her censorship?
That's Kathy Griffin with a
is
filter.
Is it?
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.
That's her with a filter on her face and big lips.
I love how all these aging actresses and comics are just like filtering themselves to make themselves look better and say it's not about their looks.
Ellen DeGeneres was accused of insensitivity at her show until she now. Do you know what her next adventure is? I go to Netflix new and upcoming. She has a new thing where it says Ellen DeGeneres and gorillas in the wild.
Really?
Jacob's pet. He's done with
What,
our shit.
Jacob? You done?
You're over our shit?
You pissed?
This is just classically over our shit. We have a guest?
Well,
Oh, right.
Wait, what? What is the
What?
fuck is
It's
this?
Shannon.
It's Shannon.
Oh.
Shannon's coming in because Shannon from Gas Digital is going to go with us to watch Bobby react like, who knows, dude? I'm so excited.
You get scared at horrors?
I don't like demon shit. I don't like shit that's real.
Dude, I got bad news for you.
That
The
doesn't make it
Exorcist
real.
is
What?
full of that.
What?
The Exorcist
is full of
demon
demons.
shit. That's exactly what you're not going to like.
I don't like demons. I don't like kid demons. I don't like when kids get, The
The
one thing
kid
about
demons to me are the best demons. I think you can launch them.
What?
Kid demons?
It often doesn't make them super strong. They're still kid bodies. They can only do what they can do.
The Exorcist was the scariest movie ever to me.
I used to go by those steps in Georgetown all the time.
Fuck that.
Walk up and down them.
The steps
Great.
are there.
Come right out of Rockwood Park. Fucking see them right there.
Still there?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that where was supposed to take place? The real one?
No, there is no real one.
No, there was a
real one, Jay. Believe in the magic.
There was a real one. He has no fantasy. He has no fantasy. He doesn't have any fantasy.
You just said, what about the real one? This guy has no fantasy. Yes, I know. There was no real one.
No, there was it really happened. That whole thing was supposed to really happen.
I pissed on those steps once. I'm remembering now. Seeing them, I'm remembering. Late at night, you right outside people's windows, but you can still piss.
Look at this ad. Can you imagine who rents the apartment up there where you're supposed to fall out the window? That's
Somebody
gotta be
pays
shitty.
more than top dollar for it.
You think so?
Yeah.
The Amityville house is gone, I believe, right? It's gone in Long Island, I think. I think they got rid of it. The actual house.
Yo, it's Shannon.
Shannon's in the house. Shannon, quick update for the fans. Did you catch any of that drummer dick yet? No.
Shannon,
Come on.
Dick? Oh, do you stand for Israel?
Oh, Shannon, do you stand for Israel or not?
Eat these on mic.
Because you have to eat vegetable straws on
Are you
microphone.
Hamas or Israel? Pro Hamas?
I feel like you're not supposed to say either way.
Well,
No, you are supposed to say they're massacring children.
You're
You
actually
can
right.
actually say Israel. That's not a bad thing.
Israel.
Who are you talking to? Are you Israel?
Yes.
Then you have to take one and eat it on mic.
And you have to eat it on
hard
microphone.
on
Yeah.
mic.
Wait a minute. Everybody grab one, Jacob.
Yeah, just because we stand
Sorry,
for
this is how you
fallen.
stand with.
I can't believe Jacob's eating simple carbs. He really stands with Israel.
They're vegetable straws. Everybody.
A monolek, a bateriko, a motilech, amen.
Pretty good.
I hate doing this.
Eat it. Eat
It's all
it.
settled now.
She's Hamas. Look, she ate half of it.
Oh my God.
You've done such a good thing today.
You really accomplished something.
You really did. Suck on that, Roger Waters. Suck on that.
Do you see the gorilla fun?
No, is that what it is?
Yeah.
What is
we
it?
need
She has-
hashtag we need gorillas.
Why do we need them?
I
Well,
don't know.
sports is going to go to shit.
Jay.
What?
What
I was
the fuck?
intentionally not
No.
going that way.
No.
Wow.
No. Oh no, I see what you guys did with that.
You just
make
upset
No,
Jacob.
no. It's trust me, it's a butterfly effect. I'm saying if there's no gorillas, this happens and that happens and blah blah blah, and then we don't have professional sports.
No AIDS.
No, you're making
What?
it.
Jesus,
no, you guys are
Ari.
making-
What?
What the fuck?
What? The green gorilla brought everyone AIDS.
Man, fucked it.
Ellen's fun, but she has a doc. Looking for the trailer for she has a show coming out. She's
You know what
like,
this is? They're
I
testing
can't deal
to
with
see if she
people
can come
anymore.
back.
You think? I think she's just flat out going like, I'm just going to go full native jungle and take care of gorillas because no one likes me in the real world.
It's funny,
anymore.
like, can you just like not do anything? You're a billionaire. Just
I'll
go,
never get
go
that.
sail it.
That's what blows me away about these people. It's like, how much is enough?
And it's like you're not doing some awesome new project. You're not teaming up with Quentin Tarantino for some cool thing. You're just like doing a thing you're not really interested in.
25 million. I wouldn't do anything.
Just go there. Go on a safari. Why film it?
But I don't know how you can't get off anymore. By
25
just
million.
like Ellen
Oh,
could
yeah.
always go. It's like, well, pop into a comedy club once or twice a month, and just come and hang out.
Remember
If
she
you wanna-
put out a special and everyone was like, oh, it was pretty good. And it was so fucking bad.
Yeah.
I love these has-beens that are like, let me try it again. I'll give it 3 months of work. I'll get Neil Brennan to punch up my shit.
Oh, God.
And then I'll fucking just put it out.
Oh, the Fosse Gorilla Fund. I knew it was going to be gay. She's trying to get these gorillas to dance. Fosse, keep it flossy. I like Ellen's walking around with fucking militants in a jungle.
Yeah, they're just trying to find the kidnapped children.
Can you
They come
believe
across a bunch of Diamondbacks.
we are sitting here protecting the guy from the
Silverbacks.
Six Flags commercials?
That's not Ellen.
That is too Ellen.
No,
That's not Ellen. Who is
Positive
that?
it's
That's a
Ellen.
woman that she's fisting in a hut every night when they're out here.
Under a mosquito net.
Hey, try not to punch any mosquitoes into my hoonch.
They all have machine guns just in case they get too close.
This is the trailer for the thing on Netflix?
I thought you
that's
wanted a
not
trailer
Ellen.
for the Ellen stuff. This
Yeah,
is
this
Ellen
it is. It's
Gorilla
on
thing.
Netflix.
This is
is
Gorilla
Ellen.
Bliss. This is what's her name?
Oh, that's Ellen. There she is.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Portia de Rossi.
Oh.
Is that the one she hooked up with?
That's her
Yes.
wife.
Wow.
Are they still together?
Don't kiss on it. Thank God.
Apparently
It's
they
just a
fight a lot.
You know, is he two girls kissing?
You know what's the best Ellen clip is who's the chick that was she was on the Little Musketeers and she was in that movie about the strip club in Paris, and then she judged a fucking singing contest on TV. She had a great voice, blonde hair, streaks of black,
Great voice.
massive celebrity star.
Christina Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera.
So Christina Aguilera comes on the Ellen show right after she has her baby. Her tits are huge, and Ellen cannot not look at her tits.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she's just staring at him, and she kind of like looks up. She goes, "Oh, see, you've had a baby."
Jay just whispered to Christine, but he put his hand up like it's going to stop the sound.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, we heard everything.
What did I say?
I'm not going to say because you don't want me.
Why is Ellen crying?
You stand with
Pussy's
Hamas.
dry.
I said I stand with Hamas. Christine, don't worry. I'm saying all this shit on the air, but I stand with
You ever see these actors
Ellen-
on camera crying and be like, "You're just faking it. There is no you."
Ellen has to wear that scarf because her neck is so old and wrinkly.
You're a gizzard.
Somebody made fun of her neck.
And that was it. She went Steven
And she
Tyler.
started wearing, she started going Steven Tyler.
Wow.
Yeah, she has to wear that.
She makes everyone else wear a fucking neck scarf so she doesn't stand out.
Yeah.
Look, there's 2 other neck scarves in there.
She goes, I'm going Freddy from Scooby-Doo Chic.
I'm going to dress like Cary Grant.
My neck looks like an old turkey.
Portia de Rossi, man. Can these girls have any pleasure anymore than going down and jumping into those cobweb caves they call
No, they
cunts
hire
anymore?
somebody.
It's so funny, though, when people get so rich, like guys usually just go to space.
Yeah.
For some reason, they're like, yeah, we got to go to Mars or we got to go to the moon. It's like, fucking, no, you don't,
No, you
stupid.
don't. No, you don't. You
Yes,
can just go to
eventually
fucking
you do.
Wendy's and get
What if
one
you
of
get-
everything.
What if you have to get away from crimes you've committed on your private island?
Yeah.
No one gets a private island in case unless you want to rape somebody.
You got to
Children.
while you're there. You may as well try it.
You might as well try it. You make your own laws there.
You might not be into it. Find out on your own private island next week on Ari's private island.
You know what? I tell you what, I prefer women to be willing to have sex with me. I found that on my private island. Kids, however, I like when they fight a little bit.
Like when they run with their short legs, they can't get away.
Yeah,
Give them
there's
a head
nowhere to
start.
go. Eventually, I will catch them.
They will get to the coastline and find out they're doomed.
By the way, you know, I found out. We talked about Johnny Depp's finances.
Sure.
He had a private island.
Mhm.
He actually sold it to J.K. Rowling for like $77 million.
So she can get
70
away
million.
from. So she can get away from trans.
That's how much a private
That's
island
what
is?
I think.
77.
He bought it for a lot less.
Nuts.
No, you can get an island for like a few million. Some of these islands, right?
It's
Didn't
just-
he
it's
buy it for like
just-
That's a
3?
nice profit
didn't-
he made.
He bought it for like 3 million, right, or something like that. How much? Did
I
he
don't
get it
know
for?
how much.
Did
he
you ever
paid
see
for
it? Did you ever see It's
It looks like a
crazy
wave.
small.
A wave can wash
A
over
wave
it.
will wash it away.
He bought it for 3.6 million. Sold it for 77
I
million.
want to see a picture of it.
Is it for sure 77?
It was something like that.
Listen, the Jew cares about profits only.
I know J.K. Rowling bought it, and it was some
Yeah, well, she's
crazy
ready to get
number
the
like
fuck-
that.
She wants out of
She's
Dodge.
pretty
dude.
much done.
77's a good story. Let's keep it there.
Imagine being a
Let's
writer.
not fact check.
75
Yeah,
million.
she's fine.
I like she's the world's most renowned fantasy writer, and she can't fathom the idea of chicks with dicks.
You have trolls and goblins, and you can't. And flying broomsticks.
He
Be
goes,
like,
"How about transgender?" He goes, "It's just like the human mind couldn't even imagine something that crazy."
theoretical.
But I mean, you wonder if he blew through this.
No, maybe he's just like, I
Apparently.
don't go much anymore.
No, that's what I assume it is. The idea, it's like, how much time are you spending on a private island with
It's
no
like everyone buys a
stores
boat.
or just there's just nothing there?
Yeah.
If you're not getting pussy, and it assumes to me,
No
like,
cocaine.
he's probably not on that island. Like, I think a girl sees Johnny Depp now and the way he looks now, a girl that he would be attracted to bring out to that island, she ain't gonna go to an island. Why don't we just hang at your house here?
Yeah, I need to fuck
picture
other
him-
guys.
I thought we'd go to my island and be alone. We can only have sex. She's like,
Do you think he transported his coyotes to the island?
He has his own coyotes?
No, the coyotes live out. They're wolves. And they live
Coyotes?
out.
Well, he was friends with Marlon Brando, who did the same thing. So he kind of like
Went full
mimicked what
coyote?
Marlon Brando did.
Marlon
He got
Brando
an
went to
island.
Tahiti, right?
Yeah, he had an island, his own fucking island. He got weird on the island. That's
Yeah, he
kinda was
said, I
following him.
thought I would bring my wealth. I went there for vacation once.
Thank God,
to
Bobby.
them, but they showed me that they are the truly wealthy ones. But they also were not allowed my island.
Bobby, we're so happy you didn't get like super rich early. You
Yeah.
get an island, and then you tell everybody else why they should, because you get the guy. You're the first guy to get a guy.
You gotta come visit. It's only a
None of us give
19-hour
a
boat.
No one gave a fuck about a Rolex in comedy until you became a
No
Rolex
one smoked
guy.
a single cigar.
A
No one
bag.
had glasses.
No one smoked cigars. Now cigar smoking and a nice brandy seems to be the comic thing. Like, where did all these gentlemen come from?
No
that
one
I
was broadcasting?
double banged fat chicks with in closets.
Yeah, people want land now. People want to get land in the woods. That's true.
Keep it up with the Kellys.
Everybody wants a house.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And then they use your slang. They go, "I'll smoke a bat." I go, "That's Bobby's thing."
That's Bobby. Yeah, don't. That's
You
pretty
want to go
big
smoke
island.
a stick?
It's a pretty big island.
I would. That's a
Wait a
great
minute, go
island.
wash over that. That's solid.
I would buy an island in 5 seconds if I could.
Really,
get an
I mean,
island.
really look at it though. Right? Look at that one. All the
But
way.
look at the house on it. That's pretty big, dude.
It looks like he's eroding into the sea.
No, dude,
Yeah,
it looks like it looks like you can walk in shallow water to that other part.
Yeah,
How
you can.
great would that be?
Yeah, somebody walks up to your island over. Like, no, the point was.
I spent $3 million, so this would not be the case. Hey, neighbor. Hey, I bought this island.
Can I borrow one of your scarves to dry off? I just walked to your island.
Could you imagine going to? Where are you going? I'm going to go to my island for 3 months.
Wow.
No.
Tom Hanks lives in Greece now, or he has a house in Greece.
That's 'cause-
Every time you go on like an event or something like that, or a little fucking scuba dive or whatever, they go, that's where he lives. That house right there.
He's trying.
Everyone points it out.
He's trying to get as far away from that Wigger son as possible.
Oh yeah.
He's the one most prominent right now. Colin Hanks, I don't know, that motherfucker fell off the map.
He just stopped acting.
The son?
Yeah.
He just stopped acting, but the other one keeps trying. He'll throw out an R&B song, a movie.
He's just an influencer.
Well, he's a character actor now.
Colin or Chet?
Chet.
Colin.
Colin.
He's-
Chet's
he's
just,
in a- he's in
I
a-
want to be in the news.
You'll see him in a bunch of things, but not the main guy. Is like the side guy.
Yeah.
Colin
He's in
Hanks.
a
Yeah, he's
bunch
still
of stuff.
he's in a bunch
he?
of stuff. He's
I
like
think he was in
acting.
Oppenheimer.
He was.
Yeah, I think he was.
Was he
He
really?
was, yeah,
I didn't know
100%.
that at all.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks wasn't. Fuck off.
Tom Hanks, not in Oppenheimer.
Should've been the first celebrity to
Well,
get
Chet
fucking
Hanks
COVID.
was in.
If you had $100 million, what would you get? What would be the thing that you get? An island, a boat, what?
I get a big box, a big box of maraschino cherries, and just eat them by myself.
What do I have?
No one would say shit.
What do I currently own?
You don't own anything. You got the money. Did you play the Mass Millions tonight? The $1.7 billion.
No, I'm
I'll
not.
play it. How do I play
I'm
it?
not a piece of shit.
I'll play it.
That
Tell me
believes in the
numbers.
lottery.
I fucking play it.
I'm not a boob.
Good. When I
Hispanic.
win,
I'm not
when-
an immigrant.
When I win, I'm going to give you $10 million to get "I'm a boob" tattoo on your tits.
You'll do it.
Okay.
You'll do it.
On my
do-
tits?
You'll do it, Jay.
No problem. You could have got me to do that for $100, dude. I don't give a shit.
Right next to your other "I'm a boob" tit tattoo.
Oh, already lost this bet, pal. You think you're the first one to dance this
What
dance?
would you get?
Like a huge place, like house.
You just get a house.
And you stay around?
Where?
I'm getting a coastal
Jersey?
place in Italy. I'm getting a bunch of places. I'm getting fucking middle of the woods. I'm getting 1,000 acres somewhere.
I'm getting 1,000. I'm going Montana.
Montana, 1,000
and I'm
acres.
buying a lot of acreage.
Yeah, it's cold in the winter, but it's okay.
I'm going to buy some shit in Alaska.
No way.
How close
Yeah,
is this?
Yukon shit.
How close is this stuff going to be to like a 7-Eleven or your local?
Not that close. Buy a 7-Eleven.
Like
put
a
it on your
corner
property.
store.
A Wawa.
I'll buy a 7-Eleven and put it in your house.
I'll tell you what, Jimmy.
No.
They said Jimmy Carr did the Jacob's face. Jimmy Carr.
I warn you.
Did you mute me?
I didn't hear it.
I saw the thing come back
Jimmy
on.
Carr.
Oh, not great.
Is it a bad
Oh,
one?
It's not
shit.
great.
Come on, that's not true.
Wow.
Is it
It's a
bad?
small one, but it's not a great one. It smells bad for me. Shannon, welcome to
Because
the
it's
show.
blood and shit.
Yeah, it's also because there's death. You smell
Yeah.
it, Lou?
Yep.
Wow.
It's traveling.
How did I not
the
get
air
it?
is changing.
It smells like that festival.
Look at Jacob.
I hate it. I just hate it.
How much do you hate it, Jacob? Talk to us.
hate it.
Talk us through this, Jacob.
Don't want this.
Jacob, by the way, if you don't need a vegetable straw right now, you stand with Hamas.
Jacob, if you
Not
don't,
anymore.
if you,
White Lou brought out an old mask. He found one in the fucking closet.
Wow.
Ari Hamas
Jesus.
the room.
Wow. God damn, Ari, your butt stinks.
Yeah, that was a chemical. That was chemical warfare, Ari. Yikes.
I would get definitely a big house in the woods somewhere, but I might buy a town.
Yeah, town would be nice.
Wouldn't that be
That'd
nice to
cool.
own like a little town?
200 million.
Like Schitt's Creek type of.
Yeah.
Just own the whole thing.
No.
Yeah.
Make people do stuff like that one kid that made the mouths go away and what was that movie? That show?
I was.
That was Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone.
Twilight
yeah.
Zone.
I don't want to. Oh yeah. I don't want to own.
Me and you suck at remembering shit.
Oh,
Jay's
God,
so
it's
good
bad.
at it. What's that guy's name?
What's that guy's name who did the one thing with the other guy who was tall?
Are you asking who played the kid who took his sister's mouth away? Jeremy Licht. He was also in the Hogan Family
Dude,
and
what?
Valerie before it changed to the Hogan Family.
He is a savant.
You should have seen him last time I was in here, where the band, ABC, and I had all these facts about ABC, and Jay was like, "No, you're making all this up." They looked
And they
at
were
one
all
fact.
right.
All right.
We happened to catch Ari at a time that he was in I swear to you, an ABC phase.
I really was. I just got through. I read the back of a record that morning.
Short-lived fame, ABC 80s synth pop group.
I believe this song was on their second album. Like, yeah, you're making that up.
There's no way you know that about ABC.
God, I love ABC. I forgot how much I like them.
They're great.
When you listen back to the station. They got that 80s voice.
I would love to get I would hire them if I had
Hire
money.
them to play
Hire
or
them to
just
play just all the time. Hang at my house.
Would you still do Bonfire? Would you guys still do Bonfire?
I would still do it.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? But I would buy like a
do our own studio.
like a crazy place.
Buy Sirius. Make everyone come back to work.
I don't want that. I don't want.
Make them all come back.
I would
on
make a
fire.
water slide that goes from my bedroom window to the studio, though.
That'd be nice.
Oh, that'd be great.
Or maybe a
An
zip
MC
line.
Escher type of water slide. That goes down the whole way.
I'm going up at one point.
I would definitely get a sick apartment in Manhattan, right near here.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. I'd get one of those canes with a sword in it.
I have one.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh-wee, you made
Especially
it, buddy.
after Hamas levels fucking Times Square, then, it's probably going to be cheap living over
He's
there
saying
for a while.
expect a terrorist attack.
He said it's coming, yeah. And the guy, there's something happening. There was a guy this morning on one of the social medias. He was in Penn Station at 8 o'clock in the morning. It was empty. He goes, I've been coming here my whole fucking adult life working, and it's usually wall-to-wall people, and you can't even get around. You have to kind of maneuver around people. There's nobody here. Something's fucking happening.
DJ Lee, you take public transportation in. Do you feel that you're in danger constantly?
Not at all. The bus is safe as hell.
Are you looking over your shoulder? No doubt.
I take public. It's as safe as it's ever been. There's been like 6 pushes out of 10 million riders a day.
I've heard quite the opposite. I've heard the subways are very dangerous right
Terrible.
Not at all.
I fucking almost got killed.
Bobby was attacked by a guy with a knife.
Yeah.
When was that? How did that go down?
He fucking yelled at me. And then I told him to go fuck himself. And then he pulled out a knife and then tried to kill me.
No way. When?
This was like a few months ago.
What?
Yeah.
When were you on the train?
What is this?
What is it? Yeah.
This was the, remember they said I think it was on 6th Avenue where there was like a pro-Palestinian rally.
Let's hear the scoop. Because I tell you what, I'm Joe Average on this one here. You can convince me to any side. I come into this neutral. So Hamas, give me the fucking elevator pitch, dude. Am I in?
Oh yeah, they're stomping on flags.
Well, they hold the other flag up.
Yeah.
Well put, guys. Way to fucking do nothing anymore. Remember when burning flags meant something? Get that fucking flag. Let's start a fight. What they're doing.
Oh my
So
God.
this guy's super into.
And that scaffolding really holds.
Here's the thing, though. Why does Hamas guys always have to cover their faces? I think that's
Look, this is the
kinda...
4th time they're trying to light this thing. It's just flags are just not made of flammable
Yeah,
material.
it's made of a polyurethane.
Yeah, it just kind of shrinks.
Son of a bitch.
You're a Jew.
Yeah, Christine, you're gonna do good for them.
But it's like you're just fighting some American.
That's
You're
what I
so
think-
misguided.
That's what I think is so crazy about
Wait
you
a minute,
guys.
what's the address? What's the address? Stop. What's the address? Can you see it? Second Avenue.
Second Ave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Second
it's near my
Ave.
apartment.
Yeah.
And 41st. It's not near
Oh,
the
it's not
apartment.
near. It's not even close. I was way wrong.
But again, these guys are like.
It's like you're fighting. You riled yourself up for a guy who's never been there.
No, but how about that? It's also this Palestinian kid.
Yeah.
Is American.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like he's.
Look at that guy holding up a swastika.
On his
Hey,
phone.
Jesus
Jesus
swastika.
Christ.
Print it out. Get a printer.
Yeah, make it bigger.
On your
Maybe
phone.
if the Jews didn't control the banks, we could print it out.
Jesus Christ.
Who are these people? There's the Jews.
Yeah.
Man, when we put out our biggest and scariest of the Jews, though, they are scarier than you think.
The big Jews, the bear Jews.
The bear Jews are a scarier group than you think. You always think of Jews. We're always going to think of the Woody Allens and fucking
Ari Shaffirs.
Ari Shaffirs of the world, but there's fucking tanks.
what?
Yeah. There's tanks of men out there.
Yeah, just weak, bloody ass Jews.
Just
Dude,
guys
you think
that
it's
are.
not a whip in my blood?
He goes, guys, I would have been here sooner, but my weeping asshole said otherwise.
But Kanye is abusive, so there's that.
What do you-
That's in the news.
Why is he abusive though? Because he's told not to talk until you're spoken to.
Who said this?
I mean,
the lady said
Well,
it.
Christine, the way you just interrupted there shows me that you haven't learned your Kanye rules.
I mean,
Wow.
Shannon has.
Shannon
You're
has.
doing a great job.
Shannon's really coming in hot.
Remember you came in and I said, get in front of the microphone and put the headphones on and pipe the fuck down?
Yeah, and put this in your mouth and chew it.
Shannon is here exclusively to watch Bobby's reaction to a horror film,
I'm
which
so
is very
excited.
fun.
Can I ask you a question? Are you afraid of? Do you believe in demons?
She does.
I'm open to the idea of it. By the way, I heard you guys talk earlier this week about possibly going to a haunted house.
Yes.
And we're planning with my show. The thing is, we're planning a haunted house excursion coming
Okay,
up. And we'd love to go with you guys, like go together, because we're filming it.
Where are you going, though? It's got to be a goodie.
I gotta look it up. So that
Yeah, I'm not going to go to like your aunt's house.
No, the lead singer of Stabbing Westward was on the SDR show, and they talked about that they stayed in a place that's like barns above like a studio. So there's a studio there, and then there's like haunted rooms around it. And they said they didn't go there because it was haunted, and that they all ended up leaving in the middle of the night because it was terrifying.
There's always
The
those
fact that there's a
stories.
studio in it is already. I need a place that's been forgotten by time.
Yeah. Real.
What Lewis was describing, which I don't know if it still exists even there anymore. That was it? Letchworth.
Where the guy really
place?
beats the shit out of you and like puts a room on fire and hopes you get out.
No, where
You
it's
ever
just
see the
like
video
there's-
where the guy gets scratched like in real time? A demon scratches him.
Nope, doesn't exist.
It does exist.
It doesn't.
The guy got scratched.
Yeah. What song is he singing? Remember your Motley Crue demon?
It's not a Motley.
This one's not a Motley Crue demon. Okay,
It
good.
just so happened that that demon liked metal.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
most demons.
Yeah, most demons like metal.
Whoa.
That was a demon the guy sent in.
Yeah, they just never get upper middle class family of three.
Huh?
They never get upper middle class.
They
family
never
of
get
three.
an upper middle class family of three.
What are you
You're
talking about?
absolutely right.
Ghouls and demons and such.
What are you talking about?
Aliens never see anybody except hillbillies.
And occasional Mexicans never got a fucking Chinaman.
There's Christine. I don't like when I look over at Christine. She's just staring at me under her eyes.
No non-American wingnut has ever seen a Jesus and toast or a Virgin Mary in their period blood or none of
Oh,
that
that's an alien right there. Oh no, it's the brown bear. Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you Catholic?
I was raised Catholic.
Jesus was a demon of sorts.
You don't have to denounce
Undead.
Jesus just to fit in with your clan.
I question it all, and I feel like, and not to be a bummer, but every time I experience a big loss, I feel like I believe in the paranormal less.
Why?
Because then I feel like I expect something after
To happen.
I don't.
and nothing
Every
happens.
time somebody dies in my family, I don't jerk off for a month
Really?
because I feel like they're still around and they can see me.
Do you think they hung around like you think it's like ghosts, like they just got knocked out of their body and are still in the room trying to sort it all out?
I think they're still around, and I don't want my grandmother to see what I jerk off to.
And while she's still in that phase of like, what is happening here exactly? Like,
She's trying to go
wait
to
a
the
second,
ever
how am I a
after.
ghost? Oh Christ, Robert! Oh
Robert.
Christ, Robert!
Granny
She just like
porn.
walked through a wall into another room, and she sees Max watching a fucking phone propped up by his boner.
His experience.
And she's like, "Oh, where can I go in this house?" Dawn's ripping butts outside.
We got to take a break. Ari Shaffir.
I'm here.
He is-
Grammy voters. My album is now in the process.
Mine
of,
is up too.
nice, dude. Me and you. Grammy wins.
We're both up for we're up for Grammys.
Best Jewish comedy album.
Mine
Is it official? I know it's like up for
This is-
try to get nominated.
You can
Yeah.
vote. You can. The
vote
voting
now.
is starting now.
No, only there's like 20 people who can vote. So if one of them listens, you
Yeah,
can really fucking
yeah.
tilt
Please
it,
pick
tilt it.
me. Well, pick Ari. I want you to pick Ari. for now because I'm with Israel.
It's a good way to do it.
That's right.
Because
Yeah.
you know
If you stand
neither
for
you guys
Israel.
are going to win.
No,
so
or
it's
be
a,
nominated.
it's a really, really smart move to go. It's like, you know what, dude? Ari, I want you to get this. So
I
that'll
want
be
you to
disappointing. And I'll be like, well, I didn't want it, so I didn't campaign for it, really.
Yeah, but I don't
want to
get it. I want to get it because if I do win, they won't give it to me because they'll be like, that's not you. That's not you.
That was a fat guy.
I was
That's
like,
a fat
You're
person.
trying to be not fat phobic.
I was a little concerned. I was like, why is Lou rushing us to an ad read when we still had about 2-3 minutes before we'd usually take our final break? And I realized you gave Bobby the one commercial. I got it. So we should probably go now. Trust me on this one.
Okay.
Don't look at him.
Okay.
And also somehow, don't not look at him. he needs you to look up and down, be away, and in another room and in here, supportive and yet ignoring him completely. I don't understand how it works, but I'll tell you this. I stand with Israel.
I stand with Israel. Ari Shaffir is going to be at Park Casinos in Bensalem, Pennsylvania, October 21st. November in Midwest, you can catch him. The Wrong Side of History tour with Steve Renazizi and Ryan O'Neal. Kansas City, Minneapolis, Iowa, Chicago, Louisville, St. Louis, Indianapolis, Madison. Go to AriShaffir.com for all his tickets. And, of course, go to BigJComedy.com. He's everywhere. He's at the Improv in D.C. the 12th through the 14th.
This weekend.
He's going to be in Philadelphia, San Francisco, Phoenix, all over the place. And go to RobertKellyLive.com at Comedy on Carlson this weekend. Next weekend, Comedy on State. And go to PunchUp.live to watch my special free. And tonight, I'm going to get the hell shit scared out of me at The Exorcist with a little white girl demon and a black girl demon. It's the Bonfire. I stand
Which one's Shannon?
with Israel, but sometimes I stand with life. Guys, life is full of challenges, but it's also full of rewards. Like trying to keep your kids entertained on a road trip. That can be a challenge, right? You thought packing a couple video games and puzzles would be enough. Rookie mistake, people. Save your sanity with a Snickers, a special treat for good behavior. Let's say you finally got that challenging project done at work. You know, it's done. You're happy. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, proud about yourself. And you know what? I deserve a treat. A cookie, maybe? Maybe a fancy latte? Nah, that's just another rookie mistake. Nothing satisfies quite like a Snickers. Now, it's game day. How? And people are throwing stuff at you. The gang's coming over, and everything is planned from the dip to the dinner. But that dessert recipe stinks. Yeah, it didn't work out so well, did it? Ow. You know? I mean, it's a rookie mistake. Thankfully, you got a stash of Snickers that your friends are throwing at you right now. Maybe your team didn't win. If you're a Patriots fan, it's probably a definite, but your dessert sure did. Sometimes all it takes is a Snickers bar to come back from life's little challenges. Rookie mistake. Maybe you just need a little Snickers. Snickers, the official chocolate bar sponsor of the NFL. Check out Snickers.com/NFL to learn more. Ah, God, it's a rookie mistake.
And now back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
We're back.
Yeah.
Jay's
Jacob
go-
loves Tampa. We're talking it out, everybody. We're
Jay's-
talking out Skankfest.
Jay's going headphone-less.
I'm going headphoneless. Well, we only have 45 seconds here. Robert Kelly Live, everybody. Make sure you check him out this weekend, Comedy at the Carlson.
If I make it.
If he makes it. If the demons don't get him tonight. Listen to The Thing Is, Ding, with Shannon over at Gas Digital, and, of course, Ari Shaffir all over the road at the Parks Casino in Bensalem, PA, October 21st. November is the Midwest. The Wrong Side of History Tour, Steve Renazizi and Ryan O'Neal with him. The dates are in Kansas City, Minneapolis, Iowa, Chicago, Louisville, St. Louis, Indianapolis, and Madison. AriShaffir.com for all those tickets. Check out Bobby's special Kill Box available right now on PunchUp.live,
What about you, Jay?
BigJComedy.com. That's BigJComedy.com. Listen, things. I got a big gig coming up, Philadelphia Casino, live casino, November 18th.